action, then cast something.
We are live.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Sorry about the late start. I was just about ready to come in, get everything situated, and it was like, oh, can you take the trash out?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. We're adjusting to a new garbage night because I switched our garbage nights to Friday, so we have to put it out Thursday night. It used to be Tuesday. So we're like sitting there going, wait a second, it's garbage. That's right, it's garbage. We have to get that out.
Yeah, our garbage day is Monday.
Yeah, we used to put our stuff up on Monday.
So how are all of you?
Scattered.
That's a loaded question. I'm happy to be here. This is needed today.
Yeah.
I know how that is.
delighted to be able to play today. Yes.
Yes, it's definitely something I was looking forward to and was hoping I was going to be able to do. But I had to wait until like 7 o'clock to make the call.
Yep.
Because I had to hear if I had jury duty tomorrow, which I don't.
Yay! I think.
I don't mind jury duty, but given the amount of work I have to do right now, I'm happy I didn't get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially since work just seems to sit around and wait for you to get back.
No, this doesn't.
Oh. My work sits around and waits for me to get back.
No, support ticket queue.
Oh, yeah, no. That doesn't happen.
Yep, I remember those days.
Well, there's no such thing as an accounting emergency, so it just sits and waits till someone else can, till you get back. Unless there's a deadline. And there's usually not a close enough deadline for that to be.
Or income tax filing, or whatever you call it in the States.
Well, luckily I don't have to do tax filing. Corporate tax does that. I don't have to deal with it.
Oh, corporate
Mostly
does taxes for you guys?
Yeah, our corporate office does it for us.
Nice.
I'm happy about that, because reading the tax books puts me to sleep. Bad accountant.
Sorry, I'm trying to get everything situated.
Oh, I have a friend who has a degree in accounting and will not do her own CRA filing.
I know. Well, I do all my taxes. I do my entire family's taxes. I don't want to read tax law. I don't mind skimming it for the stuff that I need, but I don't want to, like, memorize corporate tax law.
All right.
Wow.
Think I'm good now?
That sounds like scary stuff.
So.
It's just sleep-inducing. That's how I imagine the sleep spell is cast. Someone just reads tax law at people.
What a bard does. When a bard wants to put somebody to sleep, they just start reading tax law. Song of Rest is just them reading tax codes.
So you had said that you were going to change the effect of the comet card. Just in case that will matter going forward.
Yes. Did I tell you what I was doing with the comet card?
I believe you said I would roll a D3, or a D3 would be rolled, and then the number would be the number of auto successes.
Yep. So I just rolled the D3. You've got 2 auto successes in the wing.
Okay.
And then you did ask if someone got a level up. Calista got a level up, but it's not. It said not to be applied until next time we totally level.
Okay. I'm gonna change that a bit just to keep a little bit of balance. Something will still happen when you level up, though.
Okay.
Well, that's for Raven. It's his character.
That's a me problem.
That's a you problem. But speaking of things that are an all of you problem, last time we were together, you all were coming back from what could only be described as probably the worst outcome to an adventure possible. You had come across another adventuring group that was hired on by the same individual who hired you to retrieve some sort of what you were told idol in what turned out to be about a 4-foot tall statue. A bit of a fight happened, statue got destroyed, and because of which the temple began to collapse. Thankfully, you were all able to get out with your lives. Unfortunately, 3 out of the 5 group members of the other party did not. You did run into the other 2 group members who were trying to make their way back. After a little bit of an altercation that led to the explosion of a merchant cart, because you were paranoid that these 2 were going to rat you out in some point. After a bit of conversation, though, you found out that this guy and his kobold companion pretty much harbor about as much resentment towards the individual who hired you as you do. Got a little bit of backstory about who he was and his family, both of which aren't really the most pristine definition of an upstanding citizen, using money in any way they can to gain power and to keep influence. During the night, you had an idea to create a somewhat replica of the statue where you were supposed to get. Thus, hopefully ripping off the guy who had hired you to get some money out of the entire ordeal, only to find out that he had planned to use this demonic idol and sacrifice you all to some demon deity you don't know that was supposed to be tied to the idol. When it didn't work, you jumped into action against him. Karen, it's not Karen, it's Charon, right?
Charon.
Charon used a spooky spell that gave them arms of tentacle arms, which scared the ever-loving hell out of this guy, knocked him unconscious. After a bit of back and forth, he decided to stuff him in Grimm's casket,
casket thing. Yep.
That he carries around and uses as a shield at times. Afterwards, you made your way on out. Callistra sabotaged the ropes of that was supporting rather poorly a golden coin above the door. The coin came crashing down, and in everybody's surprise, started turning the entirety of his estate into solid gold. Deciding that this was not where you wanted to be, you left, escaping a golden petrification. As you made your way back out into the city, you came face to face with a dwarf, a kobold, and a Goliath. The 3 individuals who were seemingly crushed in the cave-in of the temple. Now standing there, and while a little bit dirty, looking fair enough. As we pick up, they sort of just glance you over once, sort of give you a nod, and begin to walk right by you as if nothing had happened between you the day before.
They're so undead.
There's something. I don't know. Maybe a deity saved them.
More bodies for the coffin.
Oh my God, the beard spoke.
Yes, the beard has been speaking quite a bit.
God damn it. Y'all killing me here.
Yeah, no, they straight up undead, yo.
You think so?
As you,
Or do you know?
You're having this conversation. The little blue kobold that walked on by kind of stops and comes back to you, and he's like, "Pardon me, do you believe we're undead?"
I don't know what
We're
you
in
are.
a temple with a demon, so just
Wait,
kind of
a
obvious.
demon?
The demon wasn't there. It was a
Wait,
temple
was that
to a
what
demon.
the temple was built into?
Yes.
We were just told it was some unnamed god or somebody who was trying to ascend. No, we are not undead. We got lucky and we found a pocket that we were able to secure ourselves in until the cave-in ended, and then our large friend there helped us dig out.
That is awesome. Really good.
Insight
Your
check.
wife will be very happy.
Insight
You
check.
can insight check.
I would love to insight that as well.
Yeah.
I'd like to
After-
actually use something when possible after the others have insight checked.
Dirty 20.
Or would you like to use
Right.
detect undead?
I sense undead, yes, or detect undead, whatever it is.
Mine's
yes.
just a
Great,
9,
that's all.
so I'm just going to continue on with what I'm saying.
Mine's a 24.
So those of
Oh,
you
nice.
who rolled a dirty 20 and a 24, his story seems to check out. He is awfully dirty and dust covered. So you don't see any wounds on the bodies or anything that would look like magical mending or stitching. And he seems to have all his factors in check, even being able to hold a normal conversation with you all. Grim, when you tried to like sense the undead, you sensed nothing coming off of this kobold.
Okay, how about the others?
Same thing.
Huh. They don't stink of the grave.
But I would not go into that mansion if I were you, and whoever touches it will turn to gold. There was an accident that we were leaving, and there was a thing that fell, and
And
whatever it was holding turned everything to gold.
this catches the attention of the Goliath as he turns and he quickly like stomps back over to the group. What about the little guy?
What little guy?
The little guy that hired us all. Is he
I don't know if he made it out.
statue now?
I don't know. He might be buried in there. But if you touch that, you're going to turn to gold. See the bird up there? That bird landed on it. It was a live bird just a few seconds ago.
It's okay. He was gonna kill us anyway.
He did try to use the statue to summon a demon to kill us.
Typical prick.
Yeah.
We must see about freeing him so that he may stand justice.
Uh,
No.
I think it might be a wise idea for you to find your two companions, because they seem very upset that you guys were crushed. They thought you were dead. We did talk to them for a little bit. They should be.
And you see the
Getting
kobold's
medical treatment.
the kobold's eyes light up. They're alive.
Yes. I mean, your wife is getting medical treatment because she was hurt. We did what we could to help her, though.
Do you know where they're at?
Did they tell? I think we do. I think we know where they were at.
I
Well,
believe
no,
they
tell
said they were going to the inn.
Dust did tell you that that she was technically at the healer's hall at the moment
Yeah,
when
that's
we
it.
saw you that morning.
Thank you. They're over at the healer's hall. I suggest
And as
you
you
hurry.
say that, he bolts. And there's a moment as like the Goliath kind of like looks between the two of you. He's like, "We'll finish this conversation later," and he starts running after the kobold.
Don't want to finish this conflict. We need to do something about the casket.
We could leave.
Or we can just give him the guy and he can exact his justice.
Yeah, but then there's the possibility of his justice being like court justice. And if there's one thing I know about courts, is they're all corrupt as fuck.
Yeah, you just
So-
pay them enough money and you get what you want.
Yeah, and if this guy's an aristocrat, he's probably got all the judges in his pocket in this town.
Oh,
I mean, his entire
God,
mansion's now made out of
Now
gold.
he has an entire
so-
house made of gold.
So we should just take him
Yep.
elsewhere.
Let's go
Yeah.
before he runs out of oxygen.
oh yeah, we have to test that still.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to make him run out of oxygen eventually, but we can
Are
have some
we?
conversations first.
I mean, if we can
I'll-
come to an agreement with him, we can then, let him go back to his life, but he's not allowed to come after us. Maybe.
Oh, you
I
know
don't know,
he's
blackmail
never
him.
gonna hold up that end of the deal, though.
Well, this is
By the way,
true.
Erogen, I'd like to just crack the coffin open once the barbarian leaves and just very quickly crack it open to exchange the air and then shut it again.
Okay. And as you do, you don't You see that he's still unconscious from the whole the whole fright that he had from
Yep. Just making sure he doesn't run out of air prematurely.
Okay.
But
He
Why
could
don't
run
you
out of
not
About
air.
being unconscious, they breathe much slower.
why don't we
That's
take this
fair.
conversation off the streets? I don't think we should be talking about it here.
Agreed.
Or anyone could overhear us.
Yeah.
True.
I don't really want to take him back to the inn either. Where are we going to go?
I mean, I got no ties here. We can just leave.
Maybe we could pick up that cart we acquired?
Yeah, if we're gonna like try and talk to the guy, we should probably do it outside of town or like find the shadiest part of town and do it there.
Oh,
Probably
yes.
outside of town. I think we should... He's going to make a lot of noise when he wakes up. There's one thing that I didn't go through the training for captives very much when I was in the army, but the little bit they did tell us was you definitely want someplace quiet and far away. I do believe he said something about not having people hear screams. So
Black
cart
market. Black market. Black market.
out of town? What are we doing, guys?
I think out of town if we're gonna talk to the guy. I mean, we can always come back and find a black market and do like shady stuff if that's what you're after.
Because you also
But-
don't know if the black market know that he's an aristocrat. They might try to save him and then use that to get money.
Yeah, or you know, like just kill us and kidnap him for themselves,
That too.
ransom him or something.
Yeah, that's
So-
not what we need.
So to the cart. Snow's gonna start walking towards wherever we parked our acquired cart.
I think the cart is at the inn, isn't it?
I think so. We
No,
can
it's
pick it
not.
up. And then... No? Oh, we left it at the gate, didn't we?
Yep. You had to basically pull it into the stables because they don't
Yes.
let
Yep.
carts onto the city street.
Yep.
Oh dear.
So let's
I
go to
was-
the stable and then we can head out of town. Maybe keep tracking that thing so we could get maybe a half day's travel out of town. Unless anyone has any
Great.
objections to that.
Sounds good to me.
So I know it's going to come up Niall, you driving the
that
cart.
sounds
If you
like a
drive the
plan.
cart, don't drive too crazy because we don't want him to whack his head too many times. A few times it's okay. He can lose a few brain cells. He doesn't have very many. But we want to take too many.
I mean, enough for him to function slightly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, as long as you leave enough for functionality so he can talk to us still, everything else can go.
Perhaps someone could help Neil drive the cart so that it's a little.
Now did
Less.
pretty good the last time. Other than...
I'm a great driver.
But I will sit up front in case she needs help.
That sounds like a very good plan.
I have
Or
a
gets-
secret admirer.
You just get stared at with big giant cat eyes as they blink.
Right.
So pick up the cart and just go.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
So sweet.
Do I have time to stop by the inn for a muffin?
Did you pocket a muffin?
I ate that one already.
Here, you can have mine. I pocket one too.
Where do you put it?
Thank you.
Halflings have the metabolism to where their stomach is just a bag of holding.
Right.
Basically, yeah.
Alright, to the cart.
Okay. So you make your way through the majority of Wood's Edge here, back to the cart. And you can see that the cart is off to the side. It's got a little tag hooked on it. And the horse that was attached to the cart is in the stables, and it's got like a tag around its neck as well that matches said cart.
They're like a table master. Is there a table master here? Is there a stable master?
You see a couple people wandering around the stables.
Do we need to talk to anyone before we pick up our cart and horse? Or can we just take them and go?
Depends. Which one is your cart? Which one is your horse?
I point to our cart and horse.
Yeah, those are fine. Let's see. Give me a sec. He walks inside and he comes back out with a clipboard. Paper, he kind of flips through it. He's like, all right, 32B. Yep. All right, that's it's gonna be 35 gold for the day.
What?
Excuse me?
35 gold
For the day?
Gold.
So you didn't mean silver.
No.
I hope you fed them fancy salmon. Jesus.
Did you wash the cart too?
The cart itself.
New paint job?
The cart itself is a merchant's cart. This is standard procedure. You are merchants, correct?
No. We were given the cart as a reward.
He lost it in a poker game.
Okay,
No.
okay. I'm getting two different stories here. The reward. Or
Don't
a
listen
poker
to her.
game?
She likes to make things up.
Okay.
It was a reward for winning the poker game.
I see. Did the individual give you a deed? Any signed
No.
piece of paper saying that you now own this? Anything like that?
It wasn't from anyone in the cities here. It was just someone we helped out on the road. They just gave us their cart.
Oh god, now you're
Of
making it
course.
sound
So what it sounds like is somebody didn't want to make good on their deliveries and just sort of decided to quit mid-trip. We get these all the time. Unfortunately, folks, I can't give you the cart and the horse unless you pay the 35 gold, or you can go to the town hall, file a simple 35B form, get it all changed out. About 1 to 3 business days, you should get a new bill of ownership on the cart and the horse, and then we can let you out for 2 silver a day instead of the 35 gold.
May I make an alternate suggestion? You're saying that you feel that this was abandoned by someone making a delivery. Are there items on this cart that would add to 35 gold that you would take and let us be on our way?
Well, you came in the cart, and there was nothing in the cart except for you and the human and the kobold that were with you. So unless you're trying to say you're looking to sell somebody, which I have to warn you is against the law here.
No.
What?
Niall, no. We don't sell people.
What?
There was nothing else on the cart when you came in last night. Look, I can hold it here for a couple more days, but after that,
We were looking to
Cart-
start our next mission.
the cart and the horse would be considered forfeit, and then they would go up for auction.
Look, just for shits and giggles, how much is it for just a dumb horse and cart?
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy for that. We simply just store them when merchants come in. But I can tell you
Right.
this. It is far more expensive for a new horse and cart than it is to just check this out.
Is there any way to make this whole process go faster, perhaps, in town?
Pay more.
You're talking to the wrong guy. I only run the stables here. If you're looking to get some sort of form changement or anything, you're going to have to go to the town hall.
But you're saying it could take 3 days, and you're saying you're only going to hold this for 2 days, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, 3
True.
and 2 and...
But if we get notification from the town hall that somebody's in the process of filling out the form, we'll hold it over.
You know,
Just out of
guys,
curiosity.
I don't mind doing paperwork and all, but we were looking to start our next trip soon. We had another mission to do.
Just curious, what time do you guys close?
We don't.
Well, 24 hours a day, that's okay.
guys, our next job isn't too far out of town. We could just walk and then come right back after we've done the job.
Do we have 2 days to get the form change started, and when they notify you, then you just hold it until the form change is done?
That's the gist of it.
Okay.
You fill out the form, we hold on to it until everything is said and done, and then we go from there.
So, yeah, why don't we go walk to our next job, and then we'll come back and then collect payment on our job, and then we can go fill out the forms.
Yeah.
Just shoot him, guys.
Yeah, Niall, there's no need to shoot him.
Make this so easy right now. Fine.
No, that doesn't make it easy, and then we have to fill out extra paperwork, and then the guards aren't looking for us. No, that doesn't make it easy.
Not if we run away.
And then we can never come back here. We'll be wanted people.
There's more than one person minding the stable. I don't think that's a wise choice now.
I too would like to weigh in that I do not wish to be shot.
Oh, you're still here.
We won't let her shoot you.
I appreciate
Big
that.
smile.
For now.
Not too much anyway.
Start walking away.
It's sort of her default solution. You have to forgive her impatience.
It's okay. I have a cousin just like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, there's an ointment for that. I'm so sorry.
There's an ointment for crazy?
Oh, you meant crazy. Oh yeah, no, there's no cure for that.
Well, I'll be here anytime you need to let us in, or one of my associates will be here.
And what was your name?
Jackson.
Jackson. Thank you, Jackson, for the information.
So we're just gonna walk.
Yes.
Well,
Here's the
Griffin-
idea. How long do you figure it would take one of us to quickly go fill out the information and then, just catch up?
I mean, I can run pretty fast when I want to. I could do it. I think you can run pretty fast when you want to, too. I've seen you move. You seem to move pretty quickly. I don't mind doing
quickly
paperwork.
fill it out, and that way it's dealt with, and then we can just carry on, and no one will notice.
If you want, although I don't go very fast, I could come with you if that would help.
The whole idea here is less.
Great.
Doesn't
I
need-
will not go.
Okay, I don't mind going. I can go fill out the paperwork. It's fine.
Cool. I'll meet you outside of town. Like, just right outside. Like, just right...
Well, I think all of them are going with you. I'm just going back to fill out the paperwork.
Yay.
The beard
I
needs
can
to
go
with
with her
too.
to keep her safe. Don't worry.
Aww.
Oh, you haven't seen...
Light and
Okay.
shining
I
light.
appreciate it.
Nil or Snow? I think Snow would be fine. Nil, I'm not sure we should leave her in soup.
Oh, Neil's going with you. Neil is not going
Who's
to fill out
Neil?
paperwork. I think she means Niall, but she said Neil,
Niall?
so I said no back.
Well, there's the whole
I
thing
thought
about
Nil
the
might have
eye
been
that
a new-
I find very confusing.
Nil is my sister.
Okay.
I thought
Niall.
maybe she had adopted a new friend.
Just take all of our stuff outside, and we'll be there shortly.
Yes. Make sure to feed all the pets.
Salutes. Aye aye. Snooks will assist.
Appreciate it.
I just start walking towards the front of the town, like towards the gate.
Okay.
You shall do the same, dragging the coffin upon our shoulder.
And I do believe Callista and I are going to go fill out paperwork. Heading to the town hall.
The two that are qualified for this nonsense.
I love this. Episode 2, let's split the party.
The two that can, bonus
Episode-
action dash.
Episode 2, Adventures in Bureaucracy.
Right?
Okay. So as the group splits up,
This is fine.
Snowflake and
It's fine.
Clystra, you find your way towards the center of the town to a very prominent looking, what almost looks like a state building. Recently built, as the architecture and the cut of the stone and everything don't match anything else in town, as this has only recently been built as the once the storm had passed. Now that this area is now considered its own basic city-state, this is where its seat of government is at. As you walk into the you walk up into the townhouse itself, you come to a very large wooden desk with a very bored looking human, early 20s, just sitting there sort of just like strumming their fingertips on the countertop.
I will walk up to the president. Hello, we need a form to change. We were gifted a cart, and we need to change it from a merchant's cart to our cart. We don't have the paperwork because it happened on the road. I don't remember. He said some sort of something B form.
Form 35B. Yeah, it's here somewhere. Hops down, like walks over, grabs just like a stack of papers, hops back up, throws it down. You could tell it's probably a good 200 pages thick.
Why is this so big?
Standard procedure. Forms in quadruplicate.
Duplicate. Why is it 25 pages of form?
Look, I just work here. I'm not the one who made the documents. You have a complaint, take it up with the Merchants Guild. They're upstairs and down the hall.
I'll write them a nice letter. I'll make sure it's extra long.
Filing price is 25 silver.
Fine. Is there a desk I can sit at to fill these out?
These like motions off to the left. You see there's like a couple rows of like standing desks.
I will. Hopefully with Callista's help, carry everything over there.
Yep. Look, this is just giving me IRL PTSD, okay?
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm at the
So-
DMV right now.
I have a question,
Exactly where
Roden.
they're at.
The magical quill that I can summon technically allows me... I mean, the use of it is to copy spells faster. Way faster. Does that apply to just filling things, like, writing with it in general?
You know what? Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Awesome!
That would be amazing right
I mean,
now.
we're talking like it goes 2 minutes a spell per level.
Well, if it's quadruplicate and there's 200 pages, it's at least 50 pages long.
So that's going to be a 22.
22. You've gotten pretty good at the use of this quill, manipulating it into using it to fill out things that you didn't want to do yourself. So yes, you can most definitely use this quill in order to fill out the paperwork for this for the cart transfer.
So you see Snow put the paperwork out, kind of lay it out in all 4 stacks, and then she just summons a quill that appears in her hand, and she starts writing, and it's like she's writing in double time, just filling out paperwork. And she just...
Knew there was a reason we did this.
Press hard because you're making 4 copies.
I figured I had to handwrite each 4 copies, so
Yep,
if we
handwrite
have
each
carbon
4
they're not
copies.
carbon copies.
Nope, you have to handwrite all 4 copies. It would take some time, but thankfully with the speed writing ability of that quill, you get it done in record time.
You're a monster.
You're not here, but yes.
No, Roach is the monster.
Oh, the monster.
Right.
We're talking 50-page forms, by the way. There's 50 pages a packet.
Yep. Have fun with that.
That sounds like bureaucracy in a nutshell right there.
Look, I work in accounting. I do this for a living.
So once you finish, you take it up back up to the front, looks it all over. There's 1 gold fee for notary on each one of the copies.
On top of the silver we had to pay to file this?
That is correct.
That's a freaking ripoff.
Welcome to the government.
So 4 gold plus, you said 25 silver?
Yeah. So a total of what is that?
That's 6.5 gold.
6.5 gold.
Very well. That leaves me with, I can math, 6.5. 15 and 5 silver. Got it.
Takes the gold.
I reluctantly throw it up there.
Notarizes each one of the copies. Hands you one of the copies back. This is your documentation. Don't lose it.
And I will open up one of my books and very nicely place it in the book and then wrap the leather around it and tie it off so it's nice and secure. Or place it into my pack with all my other paperwork.
You should receive notification that the process has been completed in 1 to 3 business days.
When will you guys notify the stables that we have started the process so they don't auction off our cart?
Takes it. He just like grabs like a random scrap piece of paper and writes something down and hands it to you. Give that to them.
Really?
That. You know what? I will show them the forms I filled out.
No, you're going to need that as well. It's an official piece of state.
Very well. And she pulls back out the paperwork, opens up the binder, puts it in the very front, and wraps it all back up again.
You grab that scrap of paper, and it literally just says, "Don't sell their cart."
She grumbles the whole time. You know anyone who's written this?
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
Again, I just work here.
This is the price we pay for keeping things above board.
Should have just stolen our cart back.
You could have done
Look,
that.
I was trying.
I know you were.
Look.
But
Anyway,
you
so
all
we catch
wanted
up
to
with-
shush me.
Should we catch up with the others?
I have nothing against it, but anywho.
We'll go stop by the stables and then we'll run after the others. Hopefully, and I assume we can track them down.
Shouldn't be hard,
So
to
as
be very honest.
you are filling out the paperwork and having fun in the DMV, the rest of you have made your way outside of town. Walking down the hill that leads from Wood's Edge down onto the coastal road that you had previously traveled the other day. And as you get down to the bottom of the hill, Grim, your casket starts to shake a little bit as you all begin to hear pounding on the inside and muffled screams of torment.
We are going to kind of side glance here at Niall and be like, he's awake.
Okay. Do we want to punch him in the face? Knock him out again?
Niall smiles a little bit. I mean, Grim smiles at Niall a little bit under his beard. It almost looks like the beard is kind of just like curling upwards a little bit here in happiness. The beard likes the idea, clearly.
I mean, think about it. We're trying to essentially smuggle him out of town.
Yeah, we need him
I
quiet.
don't mean him to make arrest. He looks like a squealer, and I don't mean like a tattletale kind of squealer. I mean like shrieks like a little girl because he's in distress, like
agreed.
pig squealing.
Yep, sounds about right.
Perhaps we could just tell him that the more he screams, the more he uses up the little oxygen he has.
I mean, if we
That's
want to use the
dark.
threat method, I could totally oblige on that. Pulls out gun.
I mean, if
Oh,
we
no.
open the casket, we're giving him a whole fresh supply of air. Why do we want to do that?
Yeah, I think what Grim's gonna do following up on those ideas, he's gonna bonk the casket a couple of times and says, "Shut up before you run out of air."
Can you give me an intimidation roll?
Absolutely.
Oh, look at the kitty.
Does intimidate? Oh,
First
intimidate runs
Nobo.
off of charisma. That's gonna be beautiful. I don't have charisma on this guy.
Sue me, you undignified trash mammal.
That's gonna be that's gonna be an 8.
And as you say that, his screaming gets louder as he starts to like almost throw himself into the door of the casket, just slamming on into it, just screaming, "Let me out! Let me out!"
You know what? Open the casket. I'll persuade him.
Sure, let's do that. He opens the casket real quick.
And it's the second he opens it up, gun straight to this guy's forehead as she's just giving him this grin, going like, "Hey, pal, I need you to simmer down just a minute. You're still on timeout. You were a bad boy. So you need to sit down, relax, and you won't get a bullet in your head, okay?"
You go ahead and give me an intimidation roll.
I love how she sounded like Barbie the whole time.
I love it. I fucking love it. Fucking adore this.
Yeah, that's unsettling.
Right?
Like Psycho Barbie? You mean normal Barbie? I see what you're saying here. I see what you're saying here.
This is Barbie.
And I'm proficient in intimidation. That is a 21.
Oh, nice.
So he like takes like 2 steps out of the coffin, comes forehead to barrel of your gun and kind of like looks at you, and as you start giving off the Psycho Barbie vibes, he sort of like wets himself, takes like a step backward and faints into the casket again.
I'm sorry, that's awesome.
She's gonna look really like sad as she looks over to Grim and go, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to clean the piss out of this now. Oh, and the pee that he just ran down the coffin."
Grim's gonna kind of shrug and say, "Dead body fluids stink worse."
This is fun as she closed the casket.
Right, and he's gonna shrug and says he should have taken the easy way out and just shut up.
Poor guy, goddamn.
Look, he tried to
No
kill
pity.
us with a ritual. Hell no.
True,
Right?
true.
He has made
Look, he
poor
started this.
decisions.
Poor
This
decision.
is kind of like... This is like Ep.
Fucking around and finding out right here.
Yep.
Look, it'd be different if he was just like a little rich prick, but you know, he tried to kill us with like a demonic icon, so you know,
he
you're
true,
done.
He did try to sacrifice you.
Yep. No
That's no
pity
better.
for that. Nope.
All right.
She's just gonna whistle and just spin her gun in her hand. Just casual.
Yeah, you
So
can
is there-
see. Go ahead.
Is there anywhere specifically you are taking him?
To his grave.
I mean, I'm keeping him in the casket for now. I do need to make a quick stop. Actually, are we already out of town, or are we on our way out of
No,
town right
you
now?
are out of town and
Okay.
down the hill. You are back now onto the coastal road that you
Gotcha,
guys were
perfect.
on previously.
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure I understood you properly. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're
No
just
problem.
waiting for the others.
Okay.
Got you.
And it takes about a half hour, but Callistra and Snowflake show up.
Well, guys, that was a very expensive form to fill out. You are lucky I'm good at filling out forms. I got it done in, they said, a record time.
It wasn't
That's
as
a
much.
lot.
There were 50-page forms and I had to fill out 4 of them.
Oh my god, why didn't you just shoot him? Oh my god.
Yeah, next time we might have to, because that also cost me 6.5 gold.
You might as well have just bought the cart.
Do you know how much carts cost?
It would have
35
been
gold, apparently.
It would have been 19.5 gold more to steal the cart.
Yeah.
I set the office on fire. Just saying.
But
Again,
definitely think they need to feel our displeasure when we pick
So-
up the cart, but let's wait until this finishes. I did leave them with a note that says that not to sell our cart.
They were highly dissatisfied.
It was
Oh, yeah.
super official note.
Set the DMV
I
on
would
fire.
like
That's
to
pretty
come
much
back
everyone's
here.
feeling.
Not wrong.
Someday.
I mean, we can set the DMV on fire, but I also think the stables might need to be set on fire too. I'm okay with this.
The inn serves very good food here. I really
I don't
want
mind the
to come
inn.
back.
I think if we set
Or the
one of the
cafe.
government buildings on fire, we're probably not going to be allowed in the town again.
Only if we get caught.
True.
So, we have time. Where are we going?
Well, we need
Somewhere
to find
off
somewhere.
the beaten path.
Yeah, somewhere secluded.
So your options off the beaten path are either off the road and into the tree line, going into the heavily wooded area, or you can go down a bit on the coast onto like a little forest-like beach.
Definitely think the wooded area is a little better because it might muffle some of these sounds.
Yeah,
He's being
he
awfully
is
quiet.
vocal.
Yeah, he hasn't
wasn't a
woken up
moment
yet?
ago.
Oh. What
Only
happened?
once so far.
He passed out again.
He seems to do that a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
He doesn't have the stomach for things. I
I'm
think
just
he was
telling
trying
you
to
right
summon
now,
a demon.
this is a great casket to store food in. It's like airtight. And when I say airtight, he peed in there. And then Grim like chuck it over his shoulder and it did not drip. A damn good coffin.
I don't think I'd want to store
Made it
food
myself.
in it now, though. Not
I
until
mean,
it's cleaned
Wash
anyway.
it. Just get a wet wipe. It's fine.
You clean it enough.
I don't
sterile,
know
right?
prestidigitation. I'm sorry.
Neither do I. But you know what? If we find a spell with prestidigitation, I can copy it into my book and then I can use it.
It annoys me that we have magic users again and nobody has prestidigitation.
Right?
Why would we take it when we know
Same.
you're gonna force upon us eventually? I'll find the spell, okay? Just got to trick someone else into giving me their spell book.
For now, into the tree line?
Yes.
Yeah, we should probably learn more about this, like, demon thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We try our best to ask this guy questions without him passing out. And then
Seems
once
like
we've
it's hard
got,
to do.
yeah, once we've got all the information we think we're gonna get out of him, dibs on offing him.
I don't
Aww. Cheersy.
kill the guy. If he could be useful, if we could convince him to keep his goddamn mouth shut.
Aristocrats aren't useful.
Okay, I'll recycle the body.
They are when you want to get information. They have the money and the funds and the know-how to do so.
Exactly.
They
We
send
get the
people.
information out of him now. And then we get rid of him.
Well, like, in the
But how much do you
woods.
think he would be worth
fine.
if you ransomed him?
1 gold house.
Well, and then if we ransom them, we have to tell people we took him, and then we might not be allowed back in the city.
Good
Well,
point.
So if we're going to do
he
that,
just
I would like to
wandered
burn
off.
down the other establishment as well.
I could say he
If
wandered off, but no one would believe it.
He just disappeared, and no one can search the house because if they touch the house, they turn to gold.
I wonder how
I
long
wonder-
that's gonna last.
Maybe
I wonder
we
how many
could just
people are
tell
going
them
to
we
touch it not
found
knowing.
him. Like we found him in the woods, and we want the reward for finding him.
He's a
There's that, but
noble
then we have to leave him
lost
alive.
puppy.
Yeah, sadly, I wouldn't believe that. Considering what little I know about him, no one would believe that.
Oh, but he
Well-
would get lost real easy.
So as you're having this conversation, are you guys like walking off into the tree
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah,
We're
I was on
walking
the
up.
Oh,
street.
yes, we're walking.
We're not on the path.
As you all are walking, who is going to be leading everyone through the tree line? This is an important question. Because whoever it is, I need a survival check.
If no one else will do it, I will do it. But
I mean, I can.
I
if
wouldn't
anyone else
be a
want
bad
to, then
choice.
do it.
I can do so.
Okay.
Okay.
One of you two.
alright.
Okay,
I
that
will
is
guide you.
that is a 17 on the survival check.
Okay. Thankfully, Grim, you don't get too distracted by the ever-growing thickness of the trees and brush around you. You're able to keep your path and keep everybody going straight.
Mhm.
And you walk about 15 minutes into the tree line before you no longer hear the commotion of the road behind you.
When we get into the woods, can I take a look around and see if I can find a suitable place for interrogation based on the training I might have received while I was in the army? I mean, it's real basic training, but
You just like doing like a little scout thing.
yeah, just want to see if there's a place I can find a good place to interrogate the guy.
Sure. Go ahead and give me Need another survival roll.
I want to find a place to just tie him up, a place where we can sit and kind of surround him, where he doesn't have a lot of escape options. That's not bad. That's a 13.
A 13. You walk about 5 more minutes and you can find just like a small cleared out area next to a little creek.
This might be a good area. The creek will add extra soundproofing, and we can tie him. We can tie him over there. There's always the threat of waterboarding, but I think he'd pass out before we got into the water.
All we have to do... No. We don't actually waterboard. We just put, like, his fancy shoes near it, and he will flip his shit.
Maybe that will.
That might be a bit much. He might pass out from that.
He does pass out with everything. But if we can over there, we can cut off his escape here, and then we can ask him all the questions we want.
Weird idea. Just weird. I know he's a useless little sniveling aristocrat. Let's just say, like, just hypothetically, what if he has, like, some small amount of magical properties? Or some... No, we should search his body first. We actually did not do that. He could have a scroll or something on there if he wusses out, like, an emergency escape.
I could do detect magic while he's passed out.
And I will detect his pockets.
You do that, I will detect magic. If you find a magical scroll, let me know.
You know what? Screw it. From now on, pickpockets detect pockets.
Oh,
yes, I can pockets.
Okay, so you open up. Are you opening the casket?
Just to let you know, I can, if he does pose a problem, I could use entangle or another little spell I have that's called. Well, I could use entangle on him if we have to. It's only last minute.
The druid's BDSM. We like it.
Save that for if he tries to escape while we're tying him up.
I will, yes.
Okay.
I will have it ready.
Somewhere have rope at the ready while we're opening the casket out in case he tries to shoot out, so we can try and.
All right.
Let's tie him up and then I can detect magic.
Down with poison spray if needs be as well.
As you open the casket, his unconscious body just begins to fall forward.
Guys! Ah!
I just move out of the way not to touch him because he does smell of piss.
Yeah, I'm moving backwards because I don't want him to fall on me either. We're letting him faceplant.
Snowflake, can you go ahead and give me a dexterity check?
Oh,
See if
God.
you can't get out of the way of this falling aristocrat.
Maybe I can. I got a 2 in dexterity, so that's a 21.
A 21, yeah. You're able to jump away.
I really didn't want to be covered in pee.
As he just falls face first with a thud onto the ground. And it's like at this point in time, you guys realize that, or you remember that when you had talked to him originally, he was only in like a smoking robe, like tied up. He's got nothing on him.
There's pockets and robes.
There are pockets and robes.
Wait, is he like naked underneath? Like he went full blown, I'm confident and I've got my junk under here, like robe?
I don't know. Are you willing to check?
She'll lift up the robe.
No, he's got like undergarments on.
Oh, thank God.
Almost to the end.
Well, I'm going to start tying him up so we can tie him to the tree. Anyone help me lift the body up?
Okay.
I was trained in basic tying people up. They didn't call it that, but I was trained.
Go on. No, I'm sure they call it something else.
Basic tying people up. I love it.
All these things I am capable of doing, but you know what? I'm fine.
I would offer to help, but I'd only be good for his knees and ankles.
I got my my military merit badge in tying people up.
That seems like a legitimate thing.
It sounds more like a Girl Guide thing, actually.
I was about to say, like, is that what they call it in the Boy Scouts nowadays?
Oh yeah.
Look, there is no Geneva Convention yet.
There's no Geneva Convention in this world.
And if you were a part of Avara's army, I mean, they all know how to tie people up, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Avara's army doesn't even look at the Geneva Convention. To them, it's the Geneva suggestions. They just, whatever.
Things every person
Why
should
do you
know.
think snow is so morally gray?
So
We all are.
because he's unconscious, I'm not going to make you roll to tie him up or anything. You tie him up to a tree.
And then I'm just going to tap his face. Oh wait, before I wake him up, who wants to lead the interrogation?
Niall, you can also make a...
That's Niall.
Niall,
You'll make him faint.
You can go ahead and roll an investigation check if you're going to detect pockets.
I would like to detect. Ooh. It's okay, but it's just like ooh. Does it really investigate?
Yeah, because you're not really trying to like sneakily steal anything. You're just looking to see if he's got anything in there.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. It's a 6.
A 6. You stick your hands like in the pockets and trying to find anything, and you don't really find much. It's just very wet.
Ugh.
So 2 things. When I rolled a 2, that really sucked. Second, she's just gonna go like this, and then slowly bring it towards Grimm's beard.
What?
I need to wipe my hands.
Not on my beard.
Now go use the
You know what?
string.
Actually, you know what? I'll hold on to this. Wake him up.
Okay, first, who is it?
Now we're talking.
You're already good for intimidation, but we need someone who he'll actually want to talk to.
I got this.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you did help him with his grammar. Maybe he'll actually kind of like you. You can play good cop.
Sounds good.
And I'm just going.
Bad juju.
I'm just going to tap him, much like how a cat wakes someone up. It's just that tap,
Pat, pat, pat.
tat,
Bat, bat,
pat the
bat.
nose. Like it doesn't stop until he wakes up.
Then the claws
You
come
gonna
out.
jump on him if he doesn't wake up?
So you pat him a couple times, and he finally like starts to stir too.
And she's probably a little too close to his face when he wakes up too.
And he like lets out an audible gasp, and he tries to move, and he's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, you done fucked up.
It was not a dream, little boy.
Alright, back up.
As you see,
Well then.
he's sitting there. You can see panic on his face as he's trying to search for something, but can't find the words.
Oh, we're all alone here. Don't worry.
I can hear you scream.
Hasten for it. So, you're going to do us the favor of answering a few questions, yes?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Not really.
I'm just asking politely because I believe in manners. Our friend here believes in a gun up your nostril. And a hand that's probably covered in your earlier breast.
And she just like hovers it in front of his nostrils. She's like, smell the fingers. Smell
Oh
them."
god, that's disgusting. Love it.
As he's just like staring at you in just fear.
You can have a choice on who you want to talk with. You can talk with our friend here, or you can talk with our other friend. And she points between Grim and Niall.
I'll talk with the short one with the beard.
She's talking to the beard. He's talking to the beard.
Good.
Aw.
Wise choice.
Which, by the way, is probably Grim's nickname from here on out. The beard.
The beard. It's a
That's how
title.
he will be
The
referred to.
beard.
Grim, class, beard, race, beard.
Zoro, you have to change my character sheet now.
I'm going to sentient beard.
Race, beard, make it official.
So when you draw his character card, it has to be all beard.
Mimic beard.
It's
Mimic
like-
beard.
It's like, you know those like cartoon characters where it's just like one giant beard with like a helmet on top and like two little
Yes.
nubs for hands and legs just
Yep.
sticking out from the beard.
Yeah, that's all I picture him as.
Like Yosemite Sam, or
maybe.
not quite.
A little
Yeah,
more,
for sure, for sure.
Yeah, I think a little bit
not
more
really.
than Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, need more beard than Yosemite Sam. All the beard.
Okay. I mean, look, you're not wrong. Well then. And then you kind of have him like pause a little bit as he kind of like turns and looks at Niles and kind of mumbles in the beard as low as he can so that only Niles can hear him. He's like, "And what did we want to ask him?"
The fuck is this? Why? What the fuck is this demon, and why did we have to be sacrificed?
Right. So he's gonna turn around back to him and goes, "Well, who was that demon, and why did you want to sacrifice us to him, huh?"
It wasn't anything personal. I was just trying to make a pact. Power.
Because you're wimpy?
I guess.
Daddy didn't love you enough?
Daddy loves me just fine.
Oh, sure, that's what your mom tells you.
My mother's dead.
All right.
Oh, I'm sure that's what your daddy tells you.
So what? Not wrong. So why?
It's just pure
Went down to the
confusion.
tavern for milk and
Pure-
ciggies.
Pure confusion are just now on his face.
I'm sorry, who did you say the demon was?
I threw out a random name. I don't know.
Then how
What
did you
name
hear
did you-
about the stupid... Oh, sorry, I'm intimidation. Go on. Ask him about how he knew about the thing then. Did he read books?
Probably. He looks like a nerd.
I don't think no. People read it to him as a nighttime story.
Never mind. You're right. Never mind. He probably paid a nerd to read it to him. You're right.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
Anyway.
a nerd.
So he'll turn around and look back and say, "Well, where did you hear about this demon?"
It wasn't a specific demon. My magical tutor taught me about warlock pacts. I was wishing to enter into one and become a warlock.
Oh, you poor buddy. You thought a demon's like the worst choice to enter a pact with. You can enter with literally anyone who has power. The Fae, the gods, dragons, and you chose a demon?
You have to be worthy too. Not worthy, sweetie.
I'm pretty sure that demon would have eaten you whole.
I'll be honest.
Snack.
There's a very simple way to fix this strength problem of yours, and I'm curious your magic tutor didn't show you. We're gonna use a cantrip real quick on ourselves. We are going to use... See, the last time I had the intellect one, this time we're gonna use brawn boost on ourselves. And I'm going to have Grim flex.
Oh no, the beard has arms!
You just see the
sorry.
beard.
No.
It's like
You see the
Motel's
beard
movie
makes
where it
arms
just
and
goes like
flexes.
this.
The beard flexes.
flexes.
I'm getting a lot of. Have anyone seen the Trolls movies where they make the hair shape into different things?
Just like he just flexes up the beard flexes, and for some reason near his stomach the beard gets like a 6-pack.
Yup.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna roll for that real quick. I'm assuming off of athletics.
What are you doing?
I am legitimately using brawn boost on myself to enhance my muscular prowess and flexing, just to show him you don't need a whole ass pact with a demon to get strong.
Oh, you don't even have to roll for that. You can just flex.
All right. Well, that's what we'll do then.
I like to roll the flex.
There's that, although you can just study. That's what I do. Plenty of powers from just studying it.
I'm just saying you can get strong without needing a pact with a demon.
Any though?
Yes, I'm sure anybody could.
You need some magical talent.
I'm not the physical sort, and
No,
I'm
you're not.
really magically talented.
No.
This
I
is
mean-
this is a basic spell.
There's people who get the magic from praying a lot, so you could just go to the temple and pray.
That too.
I tried. You saw the coin in my house. I tried praying to that, and no god answered me.
That's not the temple!
We took
And they
it
also-
from the temple.
They are.
That doesn't count. You have to go to the temple and pray. No wonder the gods probably hate you.
Just because you steal a carrot from the cart doesn't mean it turns into a horse.
And it does not make you a vegetable merchant.
Yeah.
Unless you pay the fee.
Yes, that's 35 gold and will make you a vegetable merchant.
And fill out the paperwork.
Yes, there's lots of paperwork.
Times 4.
I've got a question, though. Who is your magical tutor? What's their name?
Why?
Because I'm asking, that's why.
I don't really think you're in a position to ask questions.
Moves the hand closer to his face.
Alright, we're gonna let me touch you.
All of you, please. Simply because at this point I'm starting to think that your magical tutor was screwing you over.
No, he was the finest tutor money can buy.
Yes, and where has that left you right now? Powerless? Caught by a bunch of adventurers you tried to screw over. Probably at his behest, right? Let me guess. He told you to sacrifice
a very
us.
angry look on his face at the moment. Screw you over. You screwed me over. You gave me a false idol. That was
You were
real...
gonna kill us.
You tried to sacrifice us.
That was part of the pact.
And who
Yeah.
told you you had to sacrifice us? Your tutor, right? Case in point, he screwed you over.
It was in the book I read.
What was
And
the
who
book?
gave
Who
you
did
the
you
book?
get the book from?
Oh, he read. That's good information. Okay.
Oh yes, he knows how to read.
Got it from a merchant in town. He was passing through.
Muffin.
He said he had a tome on warlock pacts and made me a good deal.
Oh,
Muffin. There's
It
no.
sounds like a
There's
fictional.
not a good book for
Look,
how to make a
look,
pact with a demon.
Look. Forget the demon nonsense. Here. He's gonna pull out a book. And he's gonna say, "This is my family's ancestral book on the secret technique of the rock-breaking fist." I'm kidding. Puts it back in his pocket. You realize what you've done now?
Before we get too far away from the question, though,
Right.
what's your tutor's name?
Kind of like looks around and not really trying to make any eye contact with any of you.
Hand gets closer.
Niall.
Look, I don't care about the pea-soaked hand. I'm already soaked in pee as it is.
All right.
Whose fault is that?
How about my pea-soaked pistol? Wait,
You dipped your pistol
Yeah.
in pee?
what if I did?
That's gonna rust the barrel.
You don't
Yeah,
know whose
boy.
piece
It's
you
gonna be an
dipped it in
infection
either.
if I shoot you in your knee.
why are you so afraid to tell us who your
We should-
tutor is?
We should
That's
probably
what
do
we
the
really
humane
need to
thing
know.
and give him a
can't,
watch.
I
No.
can't tell you.
Face first.
Why can't you tell us?
I don't know his name.
How can you have
I'm
paid
sorry,
someone
what?
to tutor you and not know what his name
Did you
is?
hire him off the street?
I wanna-
didn't
like a
hire
pay.
him. My
Inside
father
check.
did.
Oh, that's right, because your mom's down at Sickies and Milk, right?
Yeah, the mom never came back from the tavern. That's true.
Right.
Can I insight check that he doesn't know the name?
Sure. You can make it at advantage too.
I love us. We're only episode 2, and I love this.
Right.
That's a 15.
A 15. The boy is tied up to a tree in a pea-soaked robe with a crazy lady wielding a gun in front of him. There is no way in hell this boy is going to be lying.
Oh, good, it's working.
So you never asked him his name?
No, I was only to call him master.
Oh,
Aren't you a dick?
What did your tutor look
I
like?
didn't find one.
This old man, long white beard, gray robes, a very large wizard hat.
Oh, buddy. Wizards
Is he
don't wear
still
wizard
alive?
hats.
Was his name Gandalf?
Did he have
I
a big
don't know
brown
his
staff
name.
and blue robes?
No, they were gray robes and he had a wand.
Oh my.
Is
Did he
he
have
still
stars on
alive?
his robes?
Now, here's the important question. Did you see him cast any magic?
Yes. Yes, I saw him cast magic.
What did you see him do?
He made things levitate off the table. He threw fire out of his hands. He talked to a plant.
Oh, those are
I can
baby
talk.
spells.
Those are. I'm not even magically inclined, and that's baby spells.
He was trying to teach me magic. And, well,
That is generally where you start, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
Okay.
I don't know. You start with fireball the way I'm concerned.
Did
He
you have
happened
any?
to tell you how he got his magic?
he studied a lot in a tower with other wizards.
Maybe that's where you went wrong. Is you didn't go to the tower.
Did he ever say he was a warlock?
No, he gave me the option of becoming a warlock after he found out that I don't have any sort of natural attunement to the weave. I literally cannot cast magic.
Did you have another question? And I look over at Sharon.
He's like, look,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm sorry that I tried to sacrifice you to some demon for power. But look, I'm trying anything to be better than what I'm supposed to be. And yes,
You know-
I know I'm going about it in the entirely wrong way, but it's the only way I know. I throw money at issues.
Well, maybe you should find another way and work hard at issues.
That's awkward.
Didn't throw money at us, and look where it got you, actually.
I wouldn't try to go home ever. That's a bad idea.
Why?
Nope.
What happened to my home?
Mm-hmm.
Well-
So you know that thing that you were praying to that you stole from a church? Turns out it was probably cursed or something, because it fell down and turned your house into gold. What
Or-
church did you steal it from?
It was from a church a couple cities over. It was a temple of the goddess of prosperity.
That
Oh,
explains why I turned everything. Well, I'm pretty sure you pissed off that goddess, and now your whole house is made from gold, and anything that touches it turns to gold.
Upside, your property value went up.
Upside, I don't have to pay the housekeepers anymore.
Or anyone else in there.
See, it's those
Downside
kinds
is
of
you have no
comments
home to go back to.
that make you a bad person, though. You understand that, right?
I never said I was a good person.
He did try to make a pact
I
with the
will-
demon.
I will forgive you if you give us what was owed times 3. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Times 5.
It's like, what did I even promise you?
As much money
Anything
as
our
we
hearts
wanted.
desired. Times 5.
So
I have
anything
to
your
type-
heart desires times 5.
Yeah.
But you have no home to go back to and no money in which to spend, because we didn't bring you any of your clothes either. You're just now a homeless man and a piece
You
of
smell
robe.
like one. You smell like a homeless man.
I'm not homeless. It was only one house.
Oh, of course.
Well, now you have to deal with our friend over here. And more word to share on it. I just gotta go sit down.
What do you mean
She-
deal
she-
with your friend?
She has some complaints.
We'd like to speak to your HR department. Hi.
She got dibs on talking to you about those complaints.
Yeah, I'm. Once we're done with this conversation, I'm gonna end the conversation. Is what they're saying.
It's like
You thought I was the crazy one.
he goes stark white.
The beard will speak up at this point and grumble and say, actually, I was sort of thinking of maybe keeping him as a pet.
Well, I don't think he'd be a very cooperative pet. He doesn't seem to be trainable.
I'm sure. I'd like to try.
I'm more looking dead at him, dead in the eyes, like say, I don't think he's trainable. Are you trainable?
As you notice, like his head.
Can you learn to listen?
You notice that his head is darting around, as like he's like following something, and like he starts like muttering to himself.
What the fuck are you doing?
Can I hear what he's saying?
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Same here.
Can I look around to see if he's actually looking
Yeah.
at something?
Yeah, perception checks.
All round?
18.
Sure. No, I'm serious. I'm like eye locked with it. I'm trying to catch his
Actually,
eye.
Also an 18.
16?
22.
22?
Oh,
Oh
damn.
wow.
We are consistent.
The blood brain cell is strong tonight.
As like you're listening into his conversation, Niall, everyone else is like looking around, and all of your eyes go to like the back part of like the area that you're in, and there's like this large creature sort of sprawled against 3 different trees. It's got like a human head, but a very like long, strange looking wooden body, random bushes sort of spreading out amongst it, and it's just like sort of just like staring at you. And
Well, that's done.
the Niall, what you're hearing him say is, yeah, I need help. They're going to kill me. Yes, I'll do anything. And as he says that, the tree swallows him.
Oh, I wanted to shoot him.
Dumbass.
I wanted to
Oh,
find
well.
out how
Well,
many
he knew he was
houses
hungry
had.
for power.
He's gonna end up in the coffin either
They
way.
said it's not trainable. Damn, I don't think he can hear me.
He likes to betray people. Be careful.
Silly.
The tree ate a pea person.
As the creature kind of like crawls up out of the trees and sort of just like lumbers on over to all of you. It will learn.
I hope you can turn him into a better person. He kind of sucked.
Person.
Oh, he's not going to be a person anymore. Oh, that's fitting.
Kind of looks
He wasn't to begin with.
kind of looks over to the other side of the stream as you see a little sapling has sprouted out.
He's a tree now.
Can I rip it?
It must earn to be a person.
As
Okay,
a
with this-
druid from the forest, can I do any kind of check of Arcana or history or something at advantage to see if I know what this thing is?
You can give me a nature roll.
A wisdom-based nature
Oh,
roll?
I like that. At advantage?
No,
Or
just
intelligence.
nature.
Okay. Well, never hurts. Oh, that one's stuck. Oh, never hurts to ask.
Yeah, when nature's intelligence. Like, I understand why it's intelligence, but it's stupid that's supposed to be a druid thing when druids are wisdom!
Yep.
Okay. Jeez. That's not a very good roll. Oh, but I can get it. I'm going to take. No.
Are you
I'm
running
not.
your nature off wisdom?
Yes, I am, but
Okay.
I rolled really poorly, so I
Oh.
only got a 5.
Hmm.
I rolled
Oh.
really poorly.
Ow.
Oh my. Wow.
That happens.
Ouch.
Yeah, being a druid from the like being taught and everything in the forest, it's probably due just to the shock and awe of one of these creatures making themselves seen to you that you really can't grasp as to what it is. But as it says, it will learn. It sort of steps into the creek and just falls into like a large cascade of water before just drifting down the stream.
Well, Sean, I'm sorry you didn't get to exact your revenge.
I'm a little sad.
The
I was looking forward to
sapling
watching.
that was referred to. How far away is that?
It's across the stream.
I'm gonna approach it just like within 30-ish feet. I don't know what this creature was, but I'm assuming that our good friend there just got turned into a little tree. I would like to try to reach out with my psionic mind to see if that is him. This is just a one-way link. Like, I'm going to say something to the sapling. Maybe it can understand me, maybe it can't. Either way, it can't respond, even if it's able to.
You feel some sort of psychic connection. but it is at a suboptimal intelligence at the moment, to where it cannot formulate words. You know it's alive, you know there's something in there, but it cannot respond back to you.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to pass along the message to it then. I'm going to say, if you have any intelligence in there, you will remain a tree for the rest of your days. Because you do not insult someone like me and get away with it. Pray I never come across you again. And then I'll just leave the area back with my group.
I was kind of looking forward to see what Sean wanted to do.
Yeah, kind of same.
Well, maybe this is for the best for them.
Maybe. You know, it's definitely better than anything we had planned for him.
And you know what? As a tree like that, they can't, hire people to come after us. So
They also can't hurt any other people. His poor
that too.
housekeepers.
They can't put out a call for adventurers just to try and sacrifice those adventurers.
He also can't try to continue to contact demons like an idiot.
A good
Yeah.
recycling of life.
He said he had
Acceptable.
more houses.
He did. We should try to find them so we could take them.
I'm sure
Oh my
his
gosh, yes.
family owns several houses.
Actually,
could I do
I'm just
a history
wondering
check or
if-
something
if
on his
maybe-
family name?
We could ask them to pay us for our adventure.
Well, we have to find it first.
Yeah, you can do a history check on the family.
That's a 17.
17. The family itself is, for the most part, rather small. There is the father. There was a mother in the picture, but she's no longer around. And then 3 siblings.
Oh.
The one that just got turned into the tree, and then a brother and a sister. Not many people like the family. They feel that the father has used a lot of influence and backroom deals to sort of secure himself in a seat of power in the city as one of the 3 people sitting on the council.
Ugh.
But we don't really know how many of his family members were in the house when it turned to gold. I think it's just kind of best to wash our hands of the whole situation and be done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
We weren't going to get paid in the end anyway.
no, I
Not
don't
with
think
that
we were.
attitude.
And you know what? By the way everything went down, I kind of get the feeling that maybe the rest of the family either didn't really know that Miles here was doing this to people, or they're just like, oh, it's just stupid, weak little Miles. Who cares what he does?
Yeah,
But he did
that might
say
be
his
it.
father hired his teacher.
Hired the magical tutor for him.
Yeah.
He
So,
just
I
probably
don't know.
wanted to not have a wimpy son.
Yeah, that's kind of the best cats tend to act that way. They don't want their children to be weak, but they also don't want to put in the effort to teach them to do better.
Because it ruins their reputation.
Yeah, it's all about what people think of you.
Well, now I feel like we need to earn some more money. Because that sucked.
Shall we go back
That's
to town and try and find a new posting? Maybe we can find another job to do while we're waiting for the cart to transfer to us.
Yeah,
I've
we at
already
least
paid the
got
money.
a cart and a horse out of it.
I mean, that
Mm.
and I'm trying to save up for a big project, so I kind of need the money.
Big project?
I'm
What
down
kind
for
of
that.
project?
Big explosive boom project.
I
like
should
it.
have known. Yeah.
And a little side project.
By the research
Little
grants.
explosive boom project?
Eventually.
Yeah,
At least you're consistent.
Yeah.
I try to. I try to. I really do. But you know what? One project's for me. One project is, well, also for me, but for someone else too, so it'll be fine.
I know my research grants do not cover enough for travel expenses. Like, they say it's for travel expenses, and they give you this horrible little amount, and it doesn't really cover much.
Yeah. Well, no one has any witnesses what we did to that house, so I think our hands are clean regardless. We can go back.
Well, I don't know. We didn't do anything to that house. It fell.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We are survivors.
Yeah,
We are lucky we made it out without being turned to gold.
Yeah, that's true. I do think we should go and check on, that other group. See how they're doing now that they're reunited.
I feel like the Goliath is going to want a lot of answers out of us that we don't want to give.
But funny enough, as you say that, there's a large like crack of a twig coming out from like the area outside of the creek as
Turns to point my gun in the direction.
the group that you had previously encountered in the temple sort of walks out into the opening. Minus Dust in Denver. So it's just the kobold, it's the blue kobold, the dwarf, and the Goliath.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to find your wife.
Oh, I did. She's resting at the moment. But we had something we needed to speak to all of you about.
Oh,
How'd
great.
you know where we were?
Why'd you follow us?
Stalkers.
We needed to talk to you.
You could have stopped us at any point up until the point we walked into the woods.
Yes, but here we can have a private conversation. Away from prying ears and eyes.
I mean, that is why we came here, so that's
Yeah,
fair.
a little bit, yeah.
I smell bullshit.
I have a
It's not
question.
my hand.
I was about to say that's because you didn't wash your hands.
Matthew, you still haven't washed. Go wash your hands.
In the creek now.
Go on.
I sort of
She's gonna
did
walk by
a...
Graham and just wipe his beard and then go to the water.
Wait, did she actually wipe her hand on the beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
She's gonna be like, there's no toilet paper. And then goes to the water.
I'm going to need you to roll me a strength check real quick.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. A strength check? 18.
Okay. Your fingers get caught in the in the fibers of the beard. Yeah, and you're like trying to pull your hand out, but I actually rolled a 20. Your hand is staying stuck in the beard.
You know, that's fine.
It's
She's
like
gonna
not
do,
letting
beard
go.
Scritches. She's doing beard scritches, so
Okay.
she's like, more pee in the beard.
It's not letting go. You're stuck in the beard.
As like this ordeal is going on, he's like, yeah, I did a location spell.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yes, sorry.
Found out where Miles was at, and well, we followed the location to here. And is that beard eating that woman?
It might be. The beard does what it wants.
Just a little bit.
I'm just wiping the piss from my hand onto his beard. Don't mind me.
So, when you finally do get your hand, it is oddly clean, and the beard somehow does not smell of piss.
Aw.
Oh my.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Aw.
So,
Prestidigitation, the beard.
if you're all done
Beard.
doing whatever you're doing to Miles, can we have him?
I'm
Oh.
afraid not.
Did
If
you
he-
bring a plant pot with you?
And a
big
shovel,
sweet one.
maybe?
Something came out of the woods and turned them into a tree.
Small tree.
Fuck.
They gave
Yeah.
him wood.
We are kind of disappointed too.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We really
That's a
didn't
refreshing change.
get saved down there. Well, we were saved, but in a different sense.
I told you guys.
Sort of a forceful deal was made.
Yeah.
We,
We figured.
we were set free, and we were supposed to bring dumbass, well, now a tree, to the individual who is currently in the ruin.
I mean, you still can. You just have to go dig
Bring
up
the
the tree. And
Yep.
then hopefully not piss off whatever was in the forest.
It
Yep,
needs a
just
body.
Bring the tree. Oh,
I mean,
a tree,
I
a
don't
tree's a
think you
body.
should give it the body.
A tree's a body.
So
A
what happens if
humanoid
you
body.
what happens if you don't give them Miles?
We have 3 days to either bring
Yeah.
Miles or bring a body of equal value. Or one of us gets possessed and the other two are tormented for eternity in the abyss.
Sorry,
look
this
around.
Sense motive.
I'm like,
This body's already occupied. Sorry, points at the beard.
sorry, Raven, what'd you say?
What was that, Raven?
Oh, said we're set sense motive when we need it.
Right.
It's called
Right.
insight.
I'm using this body. Sorry, can't help
Look,
you.
I'd hate to tell you, but no one here is of equal value to Miles. He was apparently very important, and none of us really are.
But he had a
Yes.
brother and a sister. Would they
Yes,
do?
maybe one of them will do.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Family. Not his
Yeah.
mom, though. She's at the tavern.
They kind of look
Nope.
back at each other as like, same bloodline. I mean, that could work.
It would be better than one of us who doesn't really know him at all.
Like we're throwing people under the random people under the bus to save our own
Don't
skin.
care. They're aristocrats. What do we care?
Right?
That-
Like,
What do we
That can
fucking
work.
care?
even that, you could take that to them.
I like
Ooh.
that better.
Take dad. Take daddy.
Daddy has, all the amassed power, apparently.
Seat on the council. Seat on the council.
Just, I want to just interject for just a moment. It sounds like you got to bring a body to this thing so it can like possess this body and walk
Oh.
around the material plane
You got it.
in their
Oh, that's-
facade. So maybe
that's-
if
Yep.
we don't give it someone of power and influence.
No,
Oh,
that
I,
seems like a poor choice.
Yeah, good
I did
point.
not get that
Assuming-
at all.
I mean, we know it was a demon, right?
Yeah.
Do we want a demon on a city council? I mean, things
No.
don't
No,
get
no,
done
no. I
don't
already,
think
and there's
he's going on
already a
city
lot of
council.
paperwork.
Well, maybe we give him some homeless guy.
Question. Who's the demon? Would you be
Or
friends?
it's a stable hand.
Oh yeah, there's,
Or the
Oh, we can
clerk
give him
from
Jackson.
City Hall.
it's not the clerk's fault.
Wait, is that the name of the clerk? Give him Jackson.
Jackson's the name of the person at the stable.
No,
Oh.
I think we're gonna
No.
go with one of the family members, because he said of equal value and well, same bloodline and all. That can't hurt.
Who's the demon, though? Like, who's your buddy?
Yeah, who are they?
Yeah.
We aren't speaking its name.
Why?
Can you write it
Can
down?
you write it down?
It's androgynous, okay?
That
Keep
makes
going.
sense.
No, we're not writing it down either.
Why?
Oh, you can't write.
We're in a pact with it right now. We can't betray its name.
That you chose willingly and am now scared with your tail between your legs because you won't be able to deliver. So it kind of falls on you to make a shitty life choice.
Niall, let's be fair.
Actually-
He just got married. He probably wants to survive to see
We
his
had
wife.
no choice in the matter. We were sort of forcefully resurrected and then made to do this.
Well, I mean, you can forcefully unresurrect.
You know what? I can help. I'll just point my gun at them. I will help you.
Before this goes down
Uh,
the same road that
I didn't mean
collapsed the
that,
temple around us, have you considered that, you might be able to find a way to break this pact without,
Look,
unleashing a demon on the world?
we only have a couple days. I don't want to be tormented into the abyss for all eternity.
Which is fair.
So I say, let us take somebody, one of the family members, the brother, the sister, or the father. I don't care. We'll deliver them, and then we're free to go.
Wait, what if you give us a day to see if we could help you get out of this without delivering anyone? And it gives you 1 day to go capture someone if you need to.
Look, the only
Do
way
you
you're
have
doing
some sort of assurance, though, that if you deliver what the demon asks for, he will release you anyway?
look, all we
That's a
have
fair
is the
point.
pact.
Hey,
All,
Niall.
all I know is we don't deliver. We go to the abyss.
I mean, Miles was a dirty double crosser. What's saying that this good demon that he wants to
Hey.
worship isn't as well?
Niall,
Mm-hmm.
do you reckon that big boom project of yours would be able to level a temple?
Eventually. It's kind of a long-term project, though. It's what we in the biz call a whip.
Look, you can't really kill it at the moment. It's got no body.
No, I'm thinking of destroying the temple.
The temple's already destroyed.
Again, destroying it better.
That's not going to get rid of it.
Big bada boom.
Right?
I mean, it only gets rid of it after we give it the body to go into, and then we kill the body.
Or we use the body as a trap.
Ooh,
We
how do you think
find a way to like construct a magic circle or something around the body, so as soon as the body's inhabited, the demon's trapped.
Can you smart types do that?
I mean, with enough time and research, yes, but in less than a day, I don't know.
What about filling the body with something that goes boom?
Cyanide.
I mean, I think they have to inhabit. The body has to be alive.
I mean, it'll be alive for like, I don't know, a few minutes.
Look, my specialty is in magics that.
As you guys
Protect
are all
me?
talking, they've already started walking away.
Oh God,
Oh,
That's
guys,
rude.
do we just go wait at the temple for them to come back with the body, and then we can talk
I
to them?
feel
then?
like this is gonna bite us again.
Yeah, can I shoot
It
them in the
is.
kneecap? Or just near their kneecap to just...
As long as you get the big guy first.
Okay. He's the one that pissed me off before. Yeah!
Wait.
Oh.
I didn't mean that. That everyone else has to weigh in too. I mean, I meant it,
Don't
but
shoot them. There's a better way. I'm not sure what it is yet, but there's got to be a
said
better
Sarah.
way.
I
You
said
think you
Sarah,
can
though.
turn them into a pet?
we can
Don't leave me
ambush them.
half-cocked, guys.
I mean, I say shoot them and be done with it.
Yeah, I don't know. What does everyone else want?
Look, here's the thing.
Sharon, Alora?
Technically, they already died. Tragic. It is what it is. Life moves on. So technically, I wasn't wrong that they're undead. In a way, they're kind of undead. Details. Anyway, so they're technically already dead. Either we kill them and they go into eternal damnation, or they get fucked by the demon regardless and eternal damnation. It's kind of a lose-lose. And no offense, I don't really care about, gods and demons and whatnot, but a demon just kind of walk around in a meat corpse. It tickles me funny.
Not
in a good way.
Not to be that difficult creature, but if they just ignored it and never went back, the demon obviously has a way to possess them. I don't know magic that well, but
Yeah. He did say he
if we
possessed one of
just
them.
shot one of them dead, what's to stop the demon from going, ooh, fresh corpse, and just taking that?
Because it needed an alive body.
It
we
needed.
killed
Not it
all away.
automatically possesses one of the other ones. I think the 3 days was a courtesy.
Then we kill all three of them.
Sounds like they have to be back at the temple anyway, and obviously the demon needed someone there for this to even happen.
Well,
So if it took this long, as long as we don't kill them near the temple, we're fine.
I look to Sharon and Alora to see what their opinions of this
I still
half-cocked
can
plan
shoot
is.
them. I can still shoot them.
I think Callista's probably right. Now that a pact has been made, I don't think it really matters too much where they are. I think once the terms of the pact come into effect, then the demon takes one of them. Regardless.
But if we
So-
kill them before the demon's pact can take effect at the end of the 3 days,
But like Callista said, I think the 3 days is just a courtesy.
Here's the thing. Let's look at it this way then. Let's think of the long term then. Let's look ahead. Possessing a council member or someone of power versus grunts. Who's going to have more power and sway when a demon possesses them? I think the aristocrat's going to have more pull than...
They
That
have
guy.
ways of getting into power.
I don't
I'm just saying
suppose
they'd have to work more.
one of you magically inclined people has a way to block the pact, maybe.
Block their chi.
Gotta look at our cleric.
What?
Do you have a way to
Is
block
there any
a
way
demon
we
pact?
could? I don't want to
I mean,
re-widow the one.
We dragged them to
It feels
the
bad.
magical tower. Maybe someone there can do something, or the temple.
So you're going to see him like kind of furrow his brow for a minute, and I'm going to do two things. First of all, Roshan, let me know what I need to roll for what he knows about that stuff, and two, I do have an answer he's going to probably give regardless. But yes, let's go ahead.
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Oh, I can do that. I think that's wisdom, right? Yeah, that's wisdom. All right.
Religion's int.
Oh, it's int.
Yeah.
Never mind that.
Yeah, it goes with all the other dumb skills that are attached to int.
That's a 10.
I'll let you roll it off wisdom.
Okay, then that's a 14.
14.
Hey.
You know that depending on the power and type of the demon that is trying to possess the body, some sort of magic circle may be able to contain them. Though without knowing the type of demon or the name of the demon, it's going to be very hard to specify how much power you're going to need in said circle to seal them down into the body or to repel them for the body.
That's a problem.
Sorry, guys. Be right back.
Yeah, he's gonna grumble a little bit. Then he's gonna say, "Well, that's a bit of an issue."
Niall, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How many innocent people are you going to kill before you stop just wanting to kill everybody? Just asking.
Oh, I don't kill for fun. It's fun to kill. But I don't kill for fun.
He has a point.
But you're killing people who have done nothing.
They were already dead. They're already dead.
No,
They're
they
possessed by a demon. This is a courtesy at this point.
Okay,
Not
so
wrong.
let's suppose that moving away or down the road a bit, I have restoration, and you die, and or Grim here brings you back. Does that mean I can kill you because you're dead?
No, because I'm not
Oh.
possessed or in a pack with a demon.
But
There's
they're
a
not
great
possessed.
clause. There's a clause.
They're not possessed yet, are they?
But
Not
they are
yet.
in a binding pact.
They're in
And
a binding pact
the
with the demon.
possession is inevitable unless they get somebody else to be possessed. I think
Yeah.
that's the differentiating factor.
This is sacrificing someone innocent when we can deal with them. I was just hoping we had a way to save everybody.
Not to mention, sometimes the wheel must turn.
That too. Sometimes you gotta be a tree.
This is one of those cases of someone is going to die, and we have the potential to pick who that is.
And while you
Yay.
decide who that is, let's go ahead and take a quick break here so we can get up, stretch our legs,
There
get
we
some
go.
of all that fun
Right.
stuff, and we will be right back.
Alrighty.
I want to play.
And we are back.
Hello.
Back indeed.
So, now that we're back and refreshed and everything,
Are we still talking about killing those guys?
Are you attempting to kill these individuals? Are you letting them go? What are you doing?
I would like to kill. Look at this. It's kind of a mercy killing, but here's the thing: we have to choose who the last man standing is, because I feel like if shit goes down, that's the one that's potentially possessed. So obviously, look, I have a little bit of a heart, just a little bit. Kobold goes down, waifu's okay, and then we got the Goliath because we don't need Big Daddy having extra power when that body's possessed. So I think the choice is obvious here.
Guys, we should keep in mind this demon hates us for breaking his statue already, because I got the feeling, I'm assuming all of you felt the same thing when we broke that statue. This demon freaking hates us. Yeah. And we don't want it walking around in someone's body, potentially coming to kill us.
Well, I would
or send minions after us, or something. So we should really take care of this problem before he gets, into the world.
Here's the thing.
He'll become
a
bigger
kill
problem.
all of them to kind of help, but if we just in the off chance, there's a certain order of which we should kill them. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I don't want the kobold to become possessed. That's too sad. And the big guy sounds like trouble.
Plus, wasn't he trying? I mean, he was already a barb, but he was trying to aspire to be that dork barbarian. Yeah, we can put him out of his misery.
But guys, we also have a limited amount of time. We need to catch up to them because I don't know if
they're
we do
still
this on
within
the
my
road.
fire range. I've got range on this bad boy. I just need to shoot him in the kneecap.
I just don't want them to get back to the road, and then it gets back to the city that we're attacking random people.
True.
And with that, I am going to. Are they still in range?
Give me a second. I am.
Roger has to calculate how far away they got while we were talking.
No.
He's dropping a map.
I'm creating a map.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm gonna check on
because you weren't prepared for us to try to kill everyone in the forest.
He knew something was coming.
He just
We're
didn't know
killing
what.
someone today, okay? We're a little bloodthirsty.
No, we're actively deciding who gets to live and die because we're gonna have to.
Look,
for the record, our last
go.
conversation, I was happy somewhat that one of my two theories was there either like demon possessed, although technically not demon possessed, or undead.
I thought demon possessed. That was what I was going with.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't trust these guys at all. I'm like, they ain't alive.
Wow.
I don't trust those.
We don't trust Rojan.
Okay, fair.
Are they more than 90 feet away? Just so I...
Give me a second.
We're working.
I am looking for tokens at the moment.
Yep, just Rojan. Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We can keep chatting in the meantime, though.
Sharon, Graham, do you think there's any chance that we might be able, if the demon does manage to possess a body, to trap the demon?
Sure, put him in the casket.
Will the casket hold up against magics? I'm pretty sure demons have magics.
If it's
I made this
lead,
baby myself. It could hold against anything.
I don't share your optimism.
Actually, that's a good question. Is it made of lead or lined with lead? Because that would work for like a lot of different magic.
This is true.
You'd see that I won't say whether it's made out of lead or not without an in-game check, but you can tell that this thing is made out of mostly metal. It's not wood. It's heavy. This thing has been wrought and lined and reinforced with metal, yes.
I mean, if you made it, if you put lead in it.
I didn't make it. My parents made it.
Ah.
Can I do a perception check on it?
It is not made with lead, I can tell you that
It
right
is
now.
not lined with lead, you're fine.
It is meant to work as a shield and only a shield and a casket.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm having the damnedest time finding a Goliath token.
Take Nolani.
I could take. You know what? Yep. You know what? We're gonna use the Nolani.
I'm just saying she's a Goliath. It works.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot her in the face.
I see how you feel about Nalani now. Someone had to. Someone had to.
Oh, now I'm just sad.
Which
Well,
is going to
she's
be
been-
tricky with when you're behind them, but anyway.
To answer your question though, Alora, currently I am not capable of containing a demon. No.
No, that is way above my level. I need several more years of study. I wish I could. I wish I had an item when I could, and then study and then be able to do it myself, but...
So if we kill all of them, what would happen to the demon?
That demon with no body.
Demon have
Alora
no
looks
body.
like she's trying to grasp the whole thing to figure out
You
what
know
the
what?
implications are.
Not gonna lie, no clue.
There's less
Only
chance
hoping.
of them getting a body to possess, because the less likely someone's going to enter those rundown, destroyed ruins.
Well, the demon did have the power to bring all three of them back to life, so I feel like it would probably just resurrect the one of its choice and then possess them.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe if it's out of range. Maybe there's a range on it. We don't know. But we do know this demon is very mad at us, and we want to do whatever we can to keep it from coming after us. So
We're bubbles.
no bodies. No bodies for it to have. If we can control that.
So this is this is
Hey.
very confusing, as everybody's character right now is a circle.
Look, I have colored borders. This is how we differentiate ourselves right now.
Sure.
So
you
which one of us
guys-
is the blue one? Who's the blue one?
At least your names are tied to it, so I can see.
Yeah, I'm
the
orange.
blue one.
Okay, I'm the silver one.
Because you're white.
Just
No, I
said,
get that.
Aren't
It makes
I
sense.
Oh, Raven's a black one. Okay.
No.
So-
No, the black one's the
This is
grave
how
cleric.
the map looks right now. They had walked away from a little bit from you, and they seemed to have stopped, and they're in like a discussion with one another.
Oh, so they're discussing, we're discussing, and we're all going to turn on each other. Got it.
Can I shoot them now?
Yes.
Kobold first.
Cobalt first.
Okay.
Although hobbling the giant is not a bad idea.
Do you want me to entangle them so they don't run away?
Only one person has an action right now, because afterwards combat will start.
Yeah, I think the firearm goes off.
All right. To clarify, are we going with the Goliath then or the Kobold? You guys all confused me now.
Kobold first.
Okay.
Unless we want to do a magic missile on all of them. I can hit one of each.
The second you said Kobold first, she fired.
Go ahead and give me an
It's fine.
attack with advantage.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, thank God for advantage. That is a
Alright.
25.
That is going to hit.
Level 4. Can't do that much. But let's see here. Oh, we'll take that though. 11 points of piercing damage.
So that bullet rips out and just like embeds into the kobold's shoulder as he lets out a scream of pain. And they sort of like look over at you in shock for a brief moment before shaking it off, and they draw their weapons.
Oh, I missed the head.
So now I need initiative.
Naja, can you get your head
Jeez,
out of my
Niall, I
face
thought you
right
had
now?
better aim than that.
I need this.
The problem is...
I think you need to redo your sights.
What sights?
Well, there's your problem. You need sights on the gun. Help you aim.
Let me see here. Oh, I have to be within
Not that I
20
got one,
feet.
Rojan, but I'm really curious. If I roll one of my natural ones on my, like, initiative, does that eyeball thing still go off?
Yep.
Okay. I did not get one, I was just curious.
Anytime
Jesus
there's a
Christ.
1 or a 20.
I kind of wish I did, so I could, use that up. And initiative's not the worst thing to use it up on. Although I can think of a few really horrible things to happen.
Is there any chance, Rojan, that instead of all blue at some point we could at least be colors? I'm really struggling.
There's
not
colored
the one
rings
who-
around them.
I am not the one who made it.
Sorry,
no.
I will change it for next time. I'm sorry. The border colors was what I had. Look, I'm working on the pictures, I promise.
No, it's just my eyesight obviously isn't that good, so it's hard
no,
for me to tell who's who.
There's hard, but if you hover over on the turn order, it highlights it in a yellow box.
Okay, perfect. That's all
So
I need. That's
that will
great,
help
thank
you.
Find your name, hover over it, and it'll tell you which one it is.
Oh, I know who I am.
If you want to know who anyone else is, just hover over. Although you can't see names, but you can hover
No,
over
that's
and
fine.
be like,
As long as I can tell whose turn it is, that's great.
yeah.
But
Here, I'm gonna do.
our Roll20 colors do not correspond with the player token colors.
No.
No.
All right.
Here, I'm gonna have
Grim.
a grenade over mine.
Grim, go ahead and start us off.
Okay. Let's see, where are they? Check the map real quick.
Don't
There
use
we
the
go.
red dots because those I use for stats.
Got you. Let me grab my...
Don't use the red dot.
Use like one of the symbols. Use one of the symbols.
Okay.
For Grim?
Symbols for the
Yeah, sure.
simple-minded.
Okay, let me put you where Grim is.
I figured the
Grim.
bomb was obvious.
I mean,
I was trying to figure out what that
Grim-
symbol was because I'm really zoomed out.
We're going
Is
with
it
the
anything
bones.
like a tree?
There is a leaf, I think.
A
There's
leaf would be
leaves.
perfect.
Yeah,
You could stick a
there's
leaf
leaves.
on me.
Yep.
You-
You have
would
to
have
do
to
it.
do it.
If you click on your token, there's a little circle thingy right directly below it that pops up, and you can click on that circle and choose it.
Click on my circle.
Nacha, get your paw out of the dice.
I put it on there for you.
That's
There you
a
go.
cliff, right, Rojan?
Oh, that's not the
That's
leaf,
spinning
but
it
that'll work.
Yes, that is a small cliff.
Okay, so we gotta go around it. Fine.
Oh, that's a hill. That's a hill.
Oh. So can I walk up it, or?
You're technically up there because this is the tree that you had him tied to.
Got you.
Ah.
Okay. Okay, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna go right out here, and we're gonna get started.
Okay.
Let's see real quick. Sorry, new character who just not used to fighting with this thing yet. What are we gonna start with?
Well, I thought I put the leaf on myself, but I obviously didn't.
It was there for a second.
It was.
Yeah, if you click it, there's one called a 3-leaf. It's right next to
yeah,
a little
I got
cat bar.
that, but then I didn't make it stick somehow.
Actually, you know what? Before I walk off, sorry, again, new character who just...
Got it, I got it. Here we go.
We're gonna... I don't have a truce. Okay, yeah. We're gonna pat Niall on the back. And the beard will speak. And we'll say, let's go get him. Heart to heart has been used. If one of us faints, the other one healing will can use the healing to bring back up the other person. Healing can be transferred between the two people.
Okay.
And then we will walk up and establish a little bit of a choke holder right here, or choke point right here. And I believe that's all we can do.
Okay. The kobold. Sorry, I'm looking up the range on this.
You can tell I'm a druid. I already have a
Interesting.
pet.
Yeah.
As the kobold outreaches his hand and casts darkness in that area. And as he does so, you don't hear what happens. Or you don't see what happens, I should say. I put him in the GM mode right now, so you guys can't see them, but and that ends his turn. Niall.
Okay. So it's just a little circle? Like I can look around? Oh, wait.
It's really dark, so it's hard to see it over there, but it covers all of us.
Yeah, hold on. Let me illuminate it a bit here. I'll make it a better color.
Or just a border on it would work.
Sadly, I don't think it does borders.
Well, boo on it. Come on, roll 20.
Oh, there we go. I would like to walk backwards.
Okay, if you walk backwards, you're walking down that little, like, cliff-like hill. 10-foot drop.
Mm-hmm.
But you still can do it.
Like, what if I walk back this way?
If you walk straight back, yeah, you could.
She'll back out. And then she'll be like, "Aw, fuck. Where are you? Come out and play." As... Don't think that will work. No. We are going to hold action.
Until
I get a line of sight of one of the enemies.
Okay.
So I'll just have my pistol cocked and ready to go.
Alright. Snowflake.
Snow's a cat. They can jump. We'll go ahead and go down the 10-foot drop.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
We will do an acrobatics, because it doesn't really matter between the two, and they get a 17.
17, okay, you're good. You can get down that way.
Okay. If I keep moving out, do I get any sight on what's going on
You
over
do not.
here?
You do not,
Okay.
because those trees are blocking your way.
Motherfuckers. That was... Fine. She needs visuals, so she's going to go up to the edge of the trees and look through.
You cannot get through those trees.
Oh, I can't? Damn.
No.
Okay. Guys, we should have picked a better strategic position! Do I have any AoE spells? Hang on. He had a creature. That's at a creature. That's a straight line. That doesn't help when there's trees in the way. That's also a creature. What's this one do? Folks, I don't know what else is coming. I'm more cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Should cost me 2 spell points because it's a first level spell. And I'm just gonna move off to the... I don't want to be too close to that edge, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll stay about right here, where I'm not in the darkness, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Callistra. Or Callistra. Or Callista. Whatever. Too many K characters.
You're adding an R. There's your problem.
Just call it Callie and be done, because all of our K characters are named Callie.
It's true.
Yeah. Head to there.
Mine's Chemic, thank you.
And... I am, since I am near trees, I am going to bonus action hide myself.
Okay.
Yeah. There's even a roll to go with that, probably. There we go. 22 on the hide, by the way.
It's pretty good.
As I discover I'm using the Goliath as a hiding spot.
The Goliath is actually the tree. He's just wearing a giant ghillie suit. Alora.
Alrighty. I think you will allow this. Can I turn into a giant wolf spider?
You most definitely can turn into a giant wolf spider.
Alrighty, and I get the speed of a giant wolf spider?
Yes.
Okay, how tall are those trees that are just right beside me there?
They're... Well, you technically can't see the trees at the moment.
Okay, alright, so I'm going to wild shape into a giant wolf spider, and then since I'm right on the edge there, I'm going to kind of move out so that I'm out of the darkness, and then I can see the trees. About how tall are they?
A second, let me give you your...
Oh, I liked it better when it was bigger. So I would actually be this would be me here.
Yeah, I'm just putting you to the side for a moment.
Okay.
You should have control over it now.
Yes, I do. I would actually like to go here, and I would like to climb, like with my movement, which would be a total of 40 feet. I would like to get as high up in that tree as possible to see what I can see from there.
Okay, so climbing up into the tree, you really don't see much because these are thick trees.
Okay, but even if I go like 40 feet up, or 35 feet, like
yeah,
however far I can move. So it would be like...
Unless you are looking to spread out or like go out into the branches out of the trees, you can. But
well, like
if you're staying up onto the like the prime piece of the tree itself, you're not going to be able to see out the leaves.
I was sort of thinking what I would do is like climb up the side, like, you know, whatever I would need to hang on to as a giant spider. I was like hoping to climb up the outside of the tree to get on top of it.
You technically can't climb the outside of the tree.
Okay, if I climb the inside of the tree's taller than 40 feet, I'll take it then.
The tree is about 30.
So I would be able to climb to the top?
Top-ish. You still need to use your movement speed to get to the tree itself. So yeah, you should get close to the top.
Okay, I'll do as much as I can on this turn, and then next turn I'll finish the climb up to get up high.
Okay.
So my you know, that's my actions for this turn.
All right.
And we hadn't discussed this, just a sort of an FYI. We hadn't really discussed as a party, but I'm hoping that I've got something distinguishing about me that would carry over into that form so that I won't be mistaken for a garden variety wild or giant spider.
You can always specify that your color is different than the standard spider. Like, you know how...
Yeah, well, I do have...
Yeah, he's getting purple.
Part of my staff is this, this gemstone. And if that gemstone could kind of stay with me, that would be enough to do it. But whatever Rojan will allow, basically, for, you know, whatever is sort of considered flavor or whatever, just whatever it takes so that I'm obviously a different spider.
Flavor is flavor. It's cosmetic. I don't care what it looks like.
Okay, so basically I would have sort of a green gemstone kind of thing that would be part of my head that would distinguish me from other spiders.
Okay.
Let's make it simple.
Karen or Charon. Don't want to call you Karen.
Sharon.
Karen.
Oh, you don't want a Karen?
I keep wanting to say Charon because of the ferryman in lore, but I was like, nope, Sharon.
Sharon.
Is it Sharon or Charon?
I keep calling her almost Sharon because of the accent.
Yes, but it's he. I do remember Fox mentioned it's like the word chair. Charon.
Yes,
Charon.
chair on.
Okay, there
I
you
have
go.
that written down. Just the accent for my character gets in the way.
If I can't pronounce it, I'll just call you Chair.
To look at, the name is deceptively simple.
Exactly.
But to say, it's not so much the case.
A hard C.
On the wrong syllable.
Exactly. She's a little disoriented in this darkness here.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Can I use my action to do a perception check to try and get an approximate idea, like listening for specifically Goliath footfalls? See if I can get an approximate direction that they might be in.
Go ahead, but give me one with disadvantage.
Okay. It's still not terrible. That's 17.
17. You hear footfalls all around you as your companions are moving out, so it's very hard to distinguish the Goliaths, who was a bit of a distance away from you, from like the heavy footprints of Grim as he's moving forward and lugging around his casket, or like any of your other friends around you.
Okay. In that case, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to stay right where I am.
Okay.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Speaking of Grim, Beard, it is your turn.
All right, time to beard out. We gonna do this. We're gonna do a few funny things. Actually, I think it is time to do the funnies. You are going to see or hear, should I
was
say it?
Here, nobody sees shit.
But you would probably hear at this point some. I don't have a pretty way of saying it, so I'm just going to be upfront and direct. Some pretty dark words pronounced in a language that, well, unless anybody here speaks either Infernal or some other, demonic tongue here.
There's a couple of you. You did correct Miles when he was mispronouncing words.
Correct. So, give me a minute, then I'll tell you exactly which language I'm using here. I think it's going to be Abyssal. Yeah, probably Abyssal here. Yeah, let's go with Abyssal. As we're gonna use a second level spell here. Let me just double check that I can, because we are in darkness and that tends to mess with stuff. Yeah, I can't do it inside, so I'm gonna actually have to move a few feet down here and poke my head out. Do I see anything, first of all, getting out here?
So the moment you step out there, can I get a dexterity saving throw from you?
Oh, very easily. That is doing math. That's a 13.
13. So you step there, and you feel you step on something metallic. As there's a soft whine as an explosion happens underneath you. As you're gonna take 5 points of fire damage, and you are knocked prone.
Okay.
Niall's ears perk up.
We've used 10 feet of movement so far, so we still have quite a bit.
You.
Oh no, you dead.
He Thanos snapped you.
You dead,
Sure.
bro. Grim is no more.
Is the beard at least left behind?
The beard's just there crawling on the floor, still alive.
Here, I'll add Grim
like a
back.
toupee just moving.
I've already put myself back. You could.
Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete.
If you want to
Control Z, Control Z.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll take the blam.
Wait, Grim, you've got a 20 dex. God damn.
Yeah. The boy is built for for specific shenanigans here. So yeah, we are. Yeah, I just rolled like crap. So 2 spells, like I said, archaic language, and we are going to play a fun little apocalypse spell here. We are playing. There we go.
Apocalypse full of posies.
We're doing Gerald's Cadaverous Uprising real quick here.
Okay, I'm sorry. That sounds like a classical music. And can you post
Correct.
that in chat? Can you post that in
Yep.
chat?
Right here.
Jiminy crime.
It is long. Long story short, we're summoning a quick little specter next to us. As we will open the casket, and a ghost will come out of the casket.
Oh, it's a pea ghost.
And the specter is right here. I will send you the link for the specter real quick, Rosian, so you
I have a specter.
Oh, you got him? Alright, perfect.
Your ghost smells like pee.
So, we're summoning a specter. God damn it. And bonus action, we are going to use a bonus action real quick, as we will use...
I love how I bring the specter out, and instead of dropping it on the map, I drag it completely off the map.
Average day at the office, honestly.
Average. Okay, where are you summoning him?
Literally right next to us. As it has to be it has to be within a space that I can see. Hence why I had to step out of the darkness to get it out and get it in here. Give me 1 sec for the bonus action. I had it here, and now, of course, when I'm looking for it, then my thing just bugs out and decides I don't get my bonus action. Give me 2 seconds to find it. I had it 2 minutes ago. Come on. Nope. Oh yes, spiritual weapon. That's my other thing I need. Give me the shovel, please.
God, I forgot the fucking shovel.
Oh yeah.
I am a dwarf and I dig in a
We're about to bury someone.
diggy hole.
Give me a sec. I gotta find a.
I just realized I didn't update my character sheet when we were 4. Oh, bitch.
We started at 4.
I know!
There we go.
Well, technically, we started at 3.
All right, where are you summoning the spiritual weapon at?
On the other side, obviously, of me on my left, I guess, the only other spot I can see right now.
Okay.
And last thing I'm gonna ask of you is just to give, unless you want me to just play the Spectre at the same turn as me, it's supposed to get its own initiative.
Yeah, we'll put it 0-ish.
Okay.
Because he's joining in.
Okay.
Works
for me.
All right, wizard goes. Niall. As Niall, you do hear the explosion go off.
You're using a weaker caliber. Shameful. Alright then. I want to go towards the boom. I want the boom. Yeah. I'm making my way around. You know what? Fuck it, we'll dash. Do I want to dash? No. Can I see where I am right now?
You can see where you are right now.
Sorry, let me clarify. See what's going on up here.
You cannot. Those trees are blocking your line of sight.
You son of a bitch tree. Can I see if someone's in the tree?
You don't see anyone in the tree. You don't even.
Raven, are you in the tree?
You don't even see Callie.
Huh.
Your passive perception does not beat my stealth.
Yeah, unless
That's
you
very
unless
true.
you have a passive perception over 22.
I do not. It's not on this character. Vanica, though. Jesus Christ, her passive.
Amelia also, if my Death Cleric, had a really high passive as well.
Everybody
You
in
know
campaign 2.
Yeah. We saw everything.
You didn't even need to cast.
Ash's dumb stat was wisdom.
You didn't need to see. You didn't need to cast see invisibility with those passive perceptions.
Yep. Like, oh look, the grass is pressing down over there in a foot-shaped pattern.
You know what? I'll go ahead and I will do a perception check and see if I can see anything, like, behind us. Like, over here, like, on the other side by the stream and everything.
Okay, scanning the banks.
They ran across the water, we would have been able to hear them, so...
Okay.
Yeah, just see if I can see anything.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Jesus criminy. These unicorn poop dice love me. Where's my perception? That is a nat 20 for 24.
So you don't see them or like any disturbances on that side, though. Right here, like sticking partially out of the water along the bank, you do see what looks to be part of a treasure chest.
That wasn't there before, was it? She will... Cause she's not discreet. She's gonna do like the whole 2 fingers in her mouth and whistle. and go, I see a cheeky little treasure chest behind us across the river. It wasn't there before. As that's all she can do.
Snowflake.
Ooh, which by the way, I whistled right in your cat ears. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, no, like, put it ears. That was loud.
A full blow.
The ears probably flattened as you did that. You're getting a look. Kind of that, you know the face cats make right before they growl? You get that face.
Or Satan comes out, yes.
The little
Yes.
the little pissy face.
Yeah, the little pissy face. Get pissy cat face.
They're either gonna howl or they're gonna try to bite you or they're gonna swing at you.
Yeah.
Speaking of pissy face, hi Evie. you doing?
You said, how tall are these two trees from?
The tree next to where Raven is at right now is probably around 30-ish feet. The tree next to that is about 15.
Okay. We're gonna go over to the 30-foot. I have a climb speed, it's my movement speed, and I can use my cunning rogue action to bonus action dash so I can get up to the top of the tree.
Okay.
From the top of this tree, can I look down and see any of these motherfuckers?
You can see one.
One is all I need. Which one do I see? You don't have to make them appear if you just want to tell me which one it is.
I'm gonna show him to you.
Oh, okay.
Because I have a feeling you would call him out.
Oh, that's the one we need to kill last.
Guys, do I have to kill the dwarf last if he's the only one I see? And she doesn't wait for a response before I'm casting magic missile on his ass.
I mean, doesn't
Okay.
mean you can't cripple the boy.
So all 3 darts hit him.
Yep, because it is magic missile. It is an auto hit.
Yeah. 1d4 plus 1 on all 3 darts, so let's roll the 3d4. Ooh, we like these numbers. So that's going to be 4 for the first beam, that's going to be 3 for the next beam, and 5 for the final beam.
So 12?
Yes. And that's force damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Gonna shrink back down in the tree a little bit so I'm not an open target.
Okay.
Just I don't want to be knocked out of a tree.
Callista.
Can I move through this tree area?
Technically, you can, but it's going to be extremely rough terrain.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically 10, 20, and from there, what do I see?
From there, you don't see anything.
Okay. That's my 30. How about there?
You still don't see anything because you're against that tree right there.
Okay. You know, the best part is I'm a rogue. I can bonus action dash. I go around the tree.
You come face to face with that dwarf.
Do I see anyone else
You do
while I'm
not.
there?
You do not.
Oh, I know this is against my better judgment, but I'm going to shank a dwarf.
Okay.
You know, I'm sitting over here looking at how many spell points I have on my thing going, this can't be right. I looked it up, it was not right. I shorted myself a lot of points.
Good job.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Okay. And sadly, that is going to be all I can do this round.
Okay. Laura.
Alrighty, so I will use whatever. How many feet of movement would I have to use to get up to look out and see what I can see?
Probably about 5 feet.
Okay, so when I get to where I can see, can I see any of the potential targets?
Give me a second. From where you are at, you cannot.
Can I see any of the other party members now?
You can see. You could pretty much see, Niall.
Okay, and alrighty. So, can I now see my way? Can I now see to make my way around the darkness?
Yeah, you could see the orb of darkness in front of you, like it's cutting off your vision straight down.
Okay, so if I do nothing other than move, can I move 80 feet on my turn?
If you are dashing, you can, but you've moved 5 feet out, so you can move 75 feet.
Okay, and that would be 30 feet to get back down the tree, or can I just sort of go cross country here?
You would
Free fall.
if you're trying to be safe, you would need 30 feet to go down the tree.
Okay, so I 30 feet down, so then I can get 45 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Alright. So
And
let's
like
see.
the path, yeah, the pathway that you would take would be the down to
oh no, I can't go across that way, so it would have to be that there would be 20, and then 20. That would be 35. 40. 45. Okay, so I can actually get. Oh, but that would be up in another tree. Hang on. Sorry, that won't work.
or if you're crossing through the tree, it's difficult terrain.
Okay, so that would be. Okay, so that'd be 20 to there, and then I can go. 20 to there would be.
That would be 40, but
40.
But to move any more, you would need another 10 feet.
Okay, alright, so what I'll do then is I will use my turn. Oops, a daisy. That didn't do it. Why didn't that do it? Sorry. Yeah, I guess I will move just to here then on this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
You hear the dwarf call back, or just yell out. And he says, Lancaster, Grok, get the hell out of here. I'll hold them off. As he draws like a strange looking blade as he goes to thrust towards Callista. And he's going to be completely miss because I don't think a 6 hits you.
No. No, it does not.
Charon.
Well, I'm really glad that Niall whistled, because that gives me a direction to move in this darkness. And not knowing exactly where that little bit of a cliff face is, I'm gonna begin to carefully move in this direction until I kind of feel my toes touching at the edge of that drop.
Okay.
And then I'll I'll use whatever relevant skill is needed to attempt to safely go down it.
You can give me athletics or acrobatics.
Let's go with acrobatics.
It's only a DC 10. It's not that difficult of a terrain.
Okay, that's good. I got a 17.
Okay. So you're able to just like slide down the hill.
Okay, so that was, let's see, 5, 10, 15. That would be 20 to there. That darkness really blocks everything I've got at the moment. So I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
So that gives me, what, 40 left? So I'm going to begin moving across the log here. I can get as far as there.
Okay. And then we have the spooky ghost.
Okay. We're gonna we have to verbally tell it what to do, so we're gonna verbally tell it, find the kobold, kill it.
Okay.
And see what it does. If anything.
It kind of nods and then do you give a description of the kobold, or you just say find the kobold?
No, I'll describe it.
Okay.
Quick description, but I'll describe it, of course.
So it nods, and for its first turn, it flies 50 feet up into the air.
Okay.
And begins to hover there.
Okay. It's looking.
Yep. And it is Grimm's turn.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just charge right forward and see if we can find someone. I mean, I heard the dwarf.
Okay, can you plot your path on the course here?
Yep. I'm gonna do that right now. Trying to make sure I'm doing this properly. Linger. Yes, we want the delay to stay. All right. Probably this way, and then. Can I actually, like, fit here and through between the bushes and the trunk there, or is there no path?
If you do that way, like, cutting through that will be difficult terrain.
Okay. Okay. Do we see anybody else right now?
You don't see anyone at the moment.
Okay. We don't see anybody right now. We just heard noises from the front with this guy saying, I'll hold them off, so
Yep.
I'm assuming anyway. Well, then logically, in that case, you would assume that their party is forward, and he'd just charge forward towards them, so...
I was going to say, you probably saw the magic missile shoot out
Okay.
towards him as well.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So 15 that way.
All right, so as you get here, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
There we go again.
Oh my
another
god,
one.
I bet you're surrounded. Oh my god. Or there's just a line of them.
Oh, for sure.
And you're just stepping on each line.
I'm okay with that.
It's like walking through a field of rakes.
Right? It's a 17 this time.
17? All right, you are going to take 4 points of fire damage.
Yep.
You are not knocked prone this time.
Okay.
As you realize, the last two things you stepped on were landmines.
Yeah, that's fine. Can we keep moving then if we're not knocked
Yep.
prone?
Yeah, you can keep moving because you are not knocked prone.
That's it. As we are moving forward, I will do one thing. I will chug booze out of a flask, and we will be using false life as a result. As yes, that is literally how you're supposed to cast false life, apparently. A small amount of alcohol or distilled spirits. We are chugging. Because that's what makes you resistant to damage. And we will be gaining 5 points of temporary HP, just in case we walk on another one.
Probably a good idea.
We're gonna keep running forward.
Okay.
So let me just check real quick.
So I will say, like, once you get up to where you can see the dwarf, he's pretty much like in the way. He's like blocking the path.
Yeah, I figured as much. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, yeah, we can actually make it to him first of all. So unless I'm mathing wrong, because we used 5 feet so far, plus another 15 to go here. 10 with the difficult terrain, that's 25, and then 5 to move up here. Correct?
That's still technically difficult terrain.
Okay, the whole thing around it is
yeah,
difficult
the whole
terrain.
thing. Yeah, cutting through that way is difficult terrain.
So there's not really any way I can get to him then. Okay. Is this way does not reach, does it? Can I stand here, or is that not...
No, you cannot stand there.
That's not doable either. Alright, your bottlenecks. Got it. I see what we're doing. He has taken damage, though. There's stuff I can do. You know what? I'm still gonna...
He has taken damage.
Yep. I'm still gonna go there, even with the difficult terrain, and limit myself a little bit as to how far I can move. The shovel... Can we move the shovel? Yes, we can.
Where would you like to move the shovel?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. New character, who this? Give me a minute.
Neat part is it doesn't walk, so that's a bonus.
True. I'm just checking spiritual weapon real quick. The shovel.
I'm just marking it so I can see it because it's kind of
Yeah, it blends it a little bit. Stealthy shovel.
Yep.
Do I need to get you a pretty pink shovel so we can see it?
Please make a pretty pink shovel so I have a token.
Please do.
Yep, yes.
Now somehow made the spiritual weapon pink because she painted it.
Right.
Because she can reach into the spiritual realm and paint.
Yeah. Astral.
Hence why there's a little bit of insanity there. You know, astral poisoning's a thing.
Yeah.
She literally has crazy eyes. They're completely black with, like, green sparkle.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's what their eyes are supposed to be, apparently. They're supposed to look like the sky. They're supposed to look like galaxies.
Yeah, I guess on the other side of the trunk.
Okay.
From where I am, so right about there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it can move 20 feet, and that's it for me.
All right. And as you guys are staring down the dwarf, he's surrounded in darkness.
Mother.
We need to get that kobold. He's making our life very difficult.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then we go to Nile.
Why you got to take my fun away? Still no movement behind me that I can see, other than the obvious.
Well, aside from Charon.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna tuck and roll. How deep is this water?
Looks to be about 10 feet deep. Give or take.
Alright, I'll stay close to the shore then. I would like to do the whole run and jump and tuck and roll.
Ooh.
So I would like to get over here. She just goes,
What's your long jump distance?
Now, here's the thing. I hate that you asked that, because that requires math. I don't do math.
All right. When you make a jump, you can
You have
cover a
plenty
number
of
of feet.
people.
You can cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not dex based?
Nope.
Nope. Because
Jump
it's
it.
athletics, technically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
So whatever your strength score is, that's the number of feet that you can cover in a long jump.
Which is 1. You know what? I may need to
No,
retcon this.
no,
Your
your
score,
strength
not
score,
your
not the
modifier.
modifier.
Your score.
Yeah, so whatever your strength
The
is.
12 feet?
13?
13
12? Let me see here. 13.
So you can jump. You can jump 10 feet.
Sweet. Okay, I'm fine. Tuck and roll.
So
Roll,
technically,
baby.
from jumping,
Oh, I'm technically here.
no, you're not. You're here.
I'm not? Oh, gotcha.
Because you would have to jump from this point.
Right. The jump down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I get a athletics or acrobatics check as you're jumping off the cliff? I'm going to say, since you're tucking and rolling, we'll do acrobatics.
Funny enough, this is exactly how I built her.
To jump off cliffs?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a 7 in acrobatics.
Okay.
I believe that.
I made her proficient on purpose. I literally made her for this moment. These type of moments, anyway.
From the videos I've seen of what you base this character off of,
Yeah.
I believe this.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 17.
A 17? All right, you're only going to take 1 point of fall damage as you tuck and roll.
Whee! Bonk. Oh, my knee. Okay. Nobody saw that. As, oh, I hate this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's 25 feet with a 10-foot drop. Do I just want to dash?
Have anything else to do with your action?
I mean, I've got a cliff in front of me. I'm like trying to like run and see where the fuck they are because I have mad range on my pistol, but I need to know what the hell I'm shooting at. I don't trust that chest. She's chaos, but she's intelligent.
We're in intelligent chaos this time.
I am. I'm intelligent chaos. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna dash.
Last Tricorn, we were stupid chaos.
I'm not gonna use my full movement though. I just need to get just enough to see up here. Go fuck darkness again. While still looking, while still looking at my surroundings to see like where the fuck is anything. I'm looking at like footprints and everything. Just like where the fuck are these guys?
Nothing on the shore.
Yeah. Okay.
You get up
So I
there
can
and it's
basically
like,
say
fuck
they didn't.
darkness.
So they didn't run down, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, it got me a little closer. That's all that matters. Actually, I got a little. Why not? I'll fill the gap with the one more. There we go. Okay. Yep, that is me. There's not much I can do when I can't see what I'm shooting at.
All right.
Actually, no, I dashed. Never mind. Continue.
Sapphire.
Yes.
Snowflake.
You can just say snow. It's real simple.
Pretty kitty.
Snow.
Snowflake. Got it.
Got it. It doesn't help me when I can't see shit.
And see shit, Captain. It's almost like these are seasoned adventurers, working together as a team.
A little too well, if you
It's
ask
like
me.
this.
You mean a bunch of chickens who are running for the hills? I see how it is.
See, that requires
Okay, to be
creature.
fair, it's 6-on-3. It's it's a good strategy.
I hope they
It's
can
an
run
effective
fast.
strategy.
How tall is this stump?
That's not a stump.
Oh, that's a full tree? Okay. It looks like a stump.
No, that's the trunk of the tree. There's a canopy above you.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't what I thought they were at all. Oh dear.
Yeah, you guys are in a wood. You guys are
Okay.
just as a reminder, like the Twin Vale that you're in is just heavily wooded all over the place.
Sort of like my background, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to, go ahead and drop down 30 feet to get down out of the tree. I'm going to bonus action dash 25 to end up here. Hoping that the foliage isn't too dense to stop my spell, but we're going to take a chance.
You are not going to be able to attack through that foliage. That is a combination of rocks and moss and everything.
Oh, okay.
Like where the dwarf is standing is
bad.
pretty much the only pathway.
Okay. Are these rocks of a height that's difficult to climb?
Yeah. If you give an athletics check, you can get up it.
$17.
You can climb up the rocks.
Okay. So I can end up here.
Yep, in the darkness.
In the darkness! But assuming that the people are going in the relative range that we are going to go, we're just going to cast something straight out in front of us.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to do, let me flip over and find it. I'm going to take out that one remaining dagger that I had. It only weighs a pound. And I can cast Catapult on it. And send it in a straight line for 90 feet until it hits something. I don't know if it's going to hit something or not. But I'm casting it.
Bring up Catapult.
Only way to find out.
I can get a new dagger. Straight lining it that way, because I'm just going like in front of myself, because I don't know where anyone is. So
Okay.
that's kind of a straight line to the direction I was facing when I entered the darkness. So you choose what it hits. 90 feet in that direction. Go.
You blind fire the dagger. And
Yep.
you hear it hit wood.
God damn. It was worth a shot, okay? That's my turn. That's all I can do. That's most of my spells
Zoro,
require
I
me to
love
see
it.
something.
I love it.
I approve.
It was approved. It was approved.
Oh my god, yes. Like how it's like some little plastic shovel you dig the sand with.
Love it.
You know what? Give me a second. I'm going to take us to
Does
the
need Barbie
I'm
Sparkle,
gonna- I'm
though.
gonna
Raven's
take us-
right.
I'm going to take us to the AFK screen really quick because I need to save this and put this into the game right away.
You know it's good when Rojan has to pause everything so he can put it into the game.
Yo.
But Raven's
so
not
good.
wrong and needs a Barbie Sparkle.
I
know what?
I
I'm
said,
gonna have to
exactly
stop
said
talking
that.
about it.
I said it needed more glitter. That's exactly what I said. Funny enough.
Not lying, they're right.
No,
make
it
the
needs more
border more
glitter. That's it.
sparkly.
It's perfect. It just needs the glitter.
Well, I
Or a
will
glitter
Photoshop
background.
that at a future time.
Glitter background on it.
This fucking shovel.
Oh my
It's
god, I
cool.
love it. And you know what? We won't lose it anymore because I kept like missing the other one.
I know it's
There
hard
we
to
go.
see.
Yep.
Welcome everyone to our wonderful shovel.
So everyone
That
can
is-
gaze on its glory. There is the shovel.
Yup.
Yes.
I just need the plastic bucket to go with it.
I almost added it to it.
No, that's the coffin.
That's
Okay.
the
Yeah.
basket,
That's the
And you
coffin.
need a little sandcastle mold, I think, too, to come
Callisto.
round up the
Just looks
set.
like a little tombstone.
I am within 5 feet of the dwarf. Can I technically still see him?
What does darkness say?
That is the question. You have the spell.
I do have the spell.
It says hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
It's not
no,
I
it's
was
a
gonna say
kobold,
my old friend.
Something, my old friend, but
A
yes.
creature,
Yes.
a creature with dark vision cannot see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate. So it's like you're looking into pitch black.
Can't see shit, Captain.
No, but you can feel shit.
You
Was
can
standing in front of you.
still, you know that he's still there, so you can still make an attack, though it will be at disadvantage.
Yeah, okay.
Need to drag his ass out of the darkness.
Now, did you say, like, he doesn't know I'm here either, does he?
The last thing he saw was you in front of him.
Okay. Okay, low rolls of 15 for a total of 21.
That hits.
The only reason I ask is for sneak attack rolls.
It applies.
I was to say that,
Actually,
or I'm
no,
technically
it
within
applies-
5 feet.
It applies
Oh, yeah.
because he can't see you.
And you're within 5 feet. Okay, so
You might not be able to see me, but I am here.
How many D6 are we at right now?
Oh, you're the rogue.
That's what that is the question. Currently 2. Okay.
I was gonna say I think it's 2 at level 4.
Yeah, not great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Okay.
And I've got my offhand swing, so. And at disadvantage, that's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And I don't get that on the second one. Ew. That's still 6 damage, though.
It's good for an offhand.
Still good.
I might have taken 2-weapon fighting as my level 4 feat.
I mean, that's always good as a rogue.
I'm a rogue.
Yes.
I don't get a second attack ever. This is my life now.
This is my second attack, damn it.
Basically, yeah. Like, I get it early.
Alora.
Okay. Well, what I guess I'm going to try to do is just, assume that the opponents are in the cover of darkness and move as far as I can. Double movement again, and that's let's
Can
see.
you plot the course that you are taking?
Yeah, so basically I would have 80 feet.
If you pick up your token with your left click and then right click as you're going, it'll plot as you're going.
Pick up my token with a left click.
Press and hold, and then right click to select the squares you're moving to.
Okay. The darkness, we don't know how tall. There's no indication on how tall it is, right?
15 feet. It's a 15-foot sphere.
It's a sphere. Okay, alrighty. So, if I go here, and then this tree is how tall?
That's one of the big ones. That tree you're looking at like 100+ feet.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go here. And then, so that's what, 15 feet? 20 feet.
And then into the trees, it's double movement.
So, if I used all the rest of my movement, I could get up to the top of one of these smaller trees, right?
If you wanted to, I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's my best bet to see what I can. If it's
Okay.
a 15-foot sphere, I'll do that, and then I guess it's a matter of what I can
Okay. So
see from there.
as you get here, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Here, okay. Now,
And you
let's see.
roll as the spider.
Okay.
So whatever the
alrighty.
spider's dex is.
I can give that to you in a
Oops.
second.
I've got it actually right here as well.
Now for the giant spider, it's a +3.
+3 to Dex, right? Okay. So that is a 12 and 3 is 15 for the Dex save.
Okay, so you will be fine, but you are going to take 4 points of fire damage
Okay.
as you trip another one of the dwarves' landmines.
Okay.
but then you're able to make it the rest of the way.
Alrighty, so that would put me, yeah. And so, do I get a chance to know what I'm seeing at that point?
From where you're standing right there, you're still looking. That sphere of darkness is still blocking your immediate vision.
Okay, but that would be my turn, and then I'll go from there next time.
Yeah.
And am I fairly secure up in this tree?
Oh yeah, nothing's really going after you.
Okay, but I guess okay, quick question. If I drop my wild shape and as a 2.5 foot halfling, would I be safe up in that tree if I wanted to cast a spell or something?
Yeah.
I wouldn't fall out of the tree or anything when I convert it back.
You can like nestle yourself into a part and then transform and then cast a spell.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, the dwarf.
So actually then, can I, is it a bonus action to drop wild shape? Yes?
I believe it is.
Yeah, so I'll bonus action right now to drop my wild shape, and I will convert back to myself sitting up in the tree.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
The dwarf is going to blind swing. Does a 15 hit you, Ballista?
No.
Okay. And so as you like feel like this blade go by you, you hear it kind of like exhale just some like heavy amount of air from it as it goes by. Sharon.
I am going to dash. Gives me 60 feet. Which, actually, I may need to make another acrobatics to get down this bit of rock face here.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 11.
11, you're fine. Yeah, it's still just
okay.
A DC 10.
So using the rest of my movement gets me right down to the bottom of the map there.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Spectre, I'm going to make a perception check. It fails, but it's going to begin to fly. Grim.
Well, not much we can do now, but get in there, as one would say.
Do it.
Now, remind me of one thing before I do that.
Okay.
The shovel, considering it does not have a physical capacity to block anybody that want to walk past it and everything, can it move through people?
Technically, it can move through allies.
That's what I was asking. Okay.
But it still needs to. You still need to be able to see somebody in order to order it to attack them.
Okay.
And you wouldn't be able to move it into darkness because you can't see the spaces in order to put it in there.
No, but what I am going to do here, because I did take it. Give me 1 minute. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do here. Actually, we're gonna fix the situation a little bit here.
I summon a bucket next to the shovel. Make it start digging.
Nah.
Dig its own grave.
Here.
When you get spiritual guardians, it's just like a bunch of plastic sandcastle toys floating around you.
I do have spiritual guardian for later.
That's
so
also a terrifying spell, by the way.
Yep. We've got the baby version right now, but we're not going to use that. Actually, nope. You know what we're going to do? We're gonna actually go basic because that's all we can do right now. But I think that's the play.
Okay.
I just gotta make sure that it's a bonus action here. Just give me a minute for something, and then I'll be right with you. Just give me 1 sec to check something. Because I comes for me as a racial. Give me 1 sec here.
What do is multiple making noise?
No, it just counts as an action. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna go right here.
Okay.
And we're gonna grapple this guy. As my level 4 feat is the grappler feat, so we are gonna just grab him and pull him out of the goddamn darkness. That's it. I'm reaching arms forward and trying to grab his ass, and we have advantage from the grappler feat, so we negate the disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
But grappler does give advantage, so does that negate the
So it
disadvantage?
would make it a normal roll.
Okay, that's what I'm double checking. All right, so athletics, right?
That would be your athletics, yes.
Okay. That is... Let me see what my... Let me roll over to it. Where is my athletics? Sorry, again, new character. I don't know all my stats. Who dis? Okay, yes, we do have advantage on the... not advantage.
Normal roll.
Yeah, no, I meant proficiency on athletics. That's what I was checking
okay.
out. Sorry. Yeah. So that's a 19.
A 19. So you reach out and you feel yourself grab hold of him, but he sort of like just shrugs you off. And as he does, you feel something poke your hand.
Huh.
And you're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage.
So technically 1, as it'll get rid of the false life extra HP. With no attack roll, no nothing, huh? Interesting.
Because you feel like your hand, like you feel you grab like his armor, and he kind of
Yeah,
just like shoves you off.
mail. I figured it out. Yeah, bar mail. I figured it out.
Yeah, and something like on the armor sticks you. All right, Niall.
Oh, I still can't see shit.
Nope.
I don't know what to shoot at. I got nothing to shoot at. What I can... There's nothing around. I know the map's not big enough, but can I run down still on the shoreline and see if I can go past the darkness and see if I can see anything?
Yeah, but if you continue down the darkness, you're pretty much going down the river itself, or the creek, I should say.
It would be the shoreline, not the river.
But like once you get down to here, it starts going like you're running along a hilled area again.
Oh.
And it look you can see probably down a good 30 feet. Like you can get by it, and then it'll break off into like an open area that you will be able to like run up onto the terrain again. Like you would be able to see through anybody up there if there is anybody.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll dash and we'll go see.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's like, come on, come on.
Come on, Niall.
Come out where we were. Come out and play. Oh my god, this dice loves me. What's my perception though? Don't have this memorized. 22.
22? You don't see them.
I don't see tracks or anything.
You see tracks. Very
Where are the tracks?
heavy tracks.
Like someone was running, or the Goliath heavy?
Like Goliath heavy. Like very heavy tracks. Like the Goliath is just doing nothing but dead sprinting.
Which direction? Like back towards town, or
back towards the exit of the tree line where you guys came. Or where you guys entered. When you dragged Miles in here to begin with.
Oh, is that... So just for clarification, because we didn't have the map at the time, is that the direction I'm running towards right now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Niall will yell out, because again, she's anything but discreet. And she'll be like, "The fuckers are already running and gone! At least the big boy!" So the lizard's hiding!
Snow. You're muted.
You're muted.
She knows that there's only one path through. And she knows she was heading towards it, so if she keeps going forward, she's going to eventually hit brush that can kind of help direct her through this darkness to come out on the other side. Right? Or do we go out and around? I didn't see Niall do that, so I don't know how she got ahead of him.
You're walking on a rock right now.
I know. We're gonna flip a coin.
Okay.
Which direction she goes? She's going forward or back? Roll high, she's going backwards. If she rolls forward, she's going forward. And I rolled low, so she's going forward. She's going to move forward and try and move through the darkness to get to the other side. Which is going to start by sliding off the damn rock. This direction.
What direction?
Towards this direction.
Okay.
Because that's where she knew the path to be. So I'm just like walking and sliding down this rock and moving forward. Whatever that happens, happens. This is a bad idea.
Okay. You feel yourself kind of like bump into something and push it away.
I'm gonna be like, Graham, is that you?
Nope, not me.
Ah, shit.
What you doing in front of me? I thought I was trying to grab onto him. His armor felt pokey.
I don't know, I can't see anything.
Cowards.
Anything else, Snow?
Since I know I pushed something away from me and confirmed it wasn't Graham. So I'm assuming I can tell it's not tiefling because it was
No.
too short to be tiefling.
Very thick.
It felt beard.
A lesser
not
Why does it
beard.
feel like wool? I feel wool.
You felt
The inferior beard.
You felt a lesser beard.
Repair. Hurl itself at the spell's target. It says something about seeing the target.
Bring up the spell. Pummelstone.
It does literally what it's called. I pummel you with stone.
You need a target.
Okay.
Yeah, you would need a target in order to cast that.
I mean, I know something's in front of me.
I mean, no, you could do it, but it'd be a disadvantage because you're just blind firing it.
That's fine. Blind fire is better than nothing.
Okay.
Terrible. Let me see what my modifier is. It's gonna be a 16.
16 will hit.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, 6 damage. Bludgeoning damage. And it has to roll a d4. It makes an attack roll or ability check during its next turn, subtracting the result. So it gets a bane on it.
Jesus.
And
Because that's what you need in darkness, right?
yeah. And then knowing that I ran into something, I'm going to try to scramble back up my rock. And then out the other side if I can make it up.
Yeah, you can, and he doesn't get attack for opportunity because he can't see you.
Okay. Do I need to roll athletics again to get to the top of this rock?
Nah, you're good.
Alright, so
You know the rock is there now.
Can I drop back down on the other side where I can see?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Thank you. That's gonna be the end of my turn. So I'm
All
like, he was in front of me! Bye!
Bye.
Bye!
Callista.
You got relative direction.
Oh. Okay. Now, I know what direction I'm supposed to be moving. Of course, this is difficult terrain, basically, so... Basically, I'm going to attempt to move to where he is, and I'm probably going to bump into him in the process.
Mm-hmm. You can't get there, though, because you're going to bump into...
Okay.
Like,
Can I get to
the edge.
there?
You cannot. Like,
Okay.
this is a narrow pathway here.
Ah. So I will bump into him trying to follow down the path.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will stab what I think is him.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I mean, you were informed that he was further ahead on said path, so... Makes sense to stabby stab what you run into.
Gotta love when the low roll is just rude. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Wow. I mean, I feel that I rolled 10 on mine.
Nigel, can you quit trying to take the dice?
Never!
That is horrifying. 9 damage on that swing. And that's going to absolutely miss. There is no way that hits under any circumstances.
What'd you roll?
7.
Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
No, sorry, 9. Still.
Yeah. Alora.
Okay, so I was a little unclear when you said they were running back, or two of them were running back. So when I actually, the first thing I'd like to do from my vantage point is to look around and see at this point what I actually can see in terms of the enemies.
Do not see anyone.
I don't see anyone.
The only thing that Niall saw when she got around the darkness was their heavy footprint tracks, like running out towards the tree line, but she didn't see physical bodies.
Okay, and did she actually alert the rest of the party that she had seen those or no?
Yeah, that people
Yes.
ran.
Yes.
Okay, and which way did she indicate they were going then? North?
She didn't. She just said that they were running.
The Goliath was running.
Running.
I think she
okay,
mentioned that
that's
they were heading out of the forest, and that was about it.
Yeah.
out of the okay.
To be fair, I don't know what direction they're going in officially.
Yeah,
but,
fair enough. Okay, so
The question is, does Niall know her directions?
well, there's a whole bunch of things
Good luck
here.
with that.
So based on what I know, and I really don't know where anybody else is, I am going to make what is possibly a bad choice, but I would like to drop my entangle spell, but I would like to drop it probably back kind of behind where I think like if I know that the party has headed in, I wouldn't drop it right on the edge. I would like to drop it back further.
Bring
Is
up
that
entangle.
possible? Hang on, sure. Got too many screens open here. Oh.
All right, I'm going to rule that you wouldn't be able to drop it in the darkness.
Okay, fair enough.
Simply
So
because you don't like, while it would be within a 20-foot area within range, you don't see where that area would be because you just see
Fair
a dome
enough.
of pitch black.
okay. Boy, I really don't have a whole lot I can do. Because if I drop like fairy fire, I have to, again, that's another thing where you're saying I really couldn't do it probably either. Would be the same kind of thing.
Yeah, because I think fairy fire again is an area.
Well, it's a smaller thing. It's a column, but again, it wouldn't be probably something you would allow, and that makes sense.
Darkness really causes a lot of problems for low levels.
And I don't have the spell magic yet, so I'm kind of really I'm at a loss. Can I see Nile? No.
You cannot. No.
Not.
The only ones that you can see are, because Nile is no longer here. Nile is technically off the map. I'm just move Nile down here.
Yeah. Oh.
Like the only one you could technically see is snow.
And you saw me scramble into the darkness and scramble back out of the darkness.
And this is snow here, right?
Nope, that's you.
I'm right here.
Oh, that's me. Okay,
Yeah.
Snow is there.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna use my movement, which is now I believe 25, to climb down the tree, which would be my whole movement, right? So if I took 50,
do you have a climb speed?
as a druid, no, I don't believe so.
Okay,
There'd be no reason I would have
climbing would be difficult terrain then.
So basically, it would take my entire turn to come down out of the tree.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'll do then. So I'll just
Okay.
climb down out of the tree and end up here.
Okay. The dwarf, who is audibly breathing heavy now. You can hear this next to him. Callista, does a 16 hit you? You're muted.
That meets.
That means okay, so yes it would. Can't find any of my d8s. You're gonna take a whole 5 points of slashing damage. And then can I get a Constitution saving throw from you?
Absolutely. Uh, 14.
Okay, so you saved, so you don't suffer the horrible side effect from this.
Yay!
You're gonna take 4 force damage as you feel when the tip of the blade enters into you. A burst of air is released, causing a bit of like a rupture.
That is rude. I want it.
That's all the dwarf can do. Jaron.
Well, Niall has stated that our prey is making for the edge of the forest. And this river goes approximately in the direction of the edge of the forest, according to this map anyway. So I am going to use 2 sorcery points. And I am going to quicken spell, so I can do this as a bonus action. Alter self aquatic adaptation. So I get swim speed, and I can breathe underwater. I'm going to jump in the river and dash 60 feet towards the edge of the forest, what I assume is the edge of the forest, hoping to eventually either catch our prey or cut them off.
Okay.
So I'm sorry for going off the map here,
That's fine.
I'm basically following the river to the edge of the forest for
Yep.
however long that takes.
Just move us to the top of the map, and we'll move down the river some more.
Right.
Yeah, this Spectre can't see shit. Grim.
Well.
Oh, I forgot. The darkness fades.
What?
Caster,
Might
Is
be out
it-
of range.
either out of range or out of time.
Or he
I
failed.
can't recall if that's something that's...
No, it lasts longer. I think he failed. Either he failed a concentration check, or he got, or the other one ran out of range.
It's only concentration for 10 minutes.
Hmm.
So something either made them break concentration or they intentionally dropped it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what move I want to use to get the whole new character who dis problem.
We need that on a shirt.
Yeah, we
Character
do.
who dis?
Zoro, make it happen.
I'm on it.
Along with the millions of other things we tell you to do.
I'm on it.
Only the eye needs to be dotted with, like, the Behold Roleplay logo.
Oh, that would be cool. Then I have to get
Yeah.
another T-shirt.
Or somehow other put our logo on it.
You got anything, Tilt?
I have too many things. That's the problem. Give me a minute. Sorry. It's just a question of whether I want to get in there or I want the shovel to get in there. That's the decision right now.
Shovel might have an easier time as
Shovel
the
can get in there, you can't.
yeah, the pathway's
Well,
pre-blocked.
Let's get shovel in there then, and have
Yeah.
shovel give it a swing. And in the meantime, I'll probably use a spell of some kind.
Shovel can get back here.
Okay. So yeah, shovel goes in and attacks with the bonus action. I'll use Toll the Dead, and we'll see if we can get anything going.
Taco Bell bong out of nowhere.
Yup. Ding dong, fries are done.
Look, my campaigns, Toll of Dead is always the Taco Bell bong.
I believe it.
Why would it be
I believe
anything
it.
else?
I believe it.
All right, make your attacks.
Well, for the Toll the Dead, it's a Wisdom saving throw on your end, DC 13, and I'll give you the.
How's the nat 1 work for you?
Yes, we're doing
Oh,
it.
lordy.
And yeah, for the shovel, give me a minute. Shovel, it's a spiritual weapon, I believe. Where is it? There it is. It's a spellcasting ability modifier. Alright, let's do this. So the shovel nat 20'd, so that is a net 25 for a nat 20.
Yeah.
And
Okay, who's
As pure
do
plastic
your
shattering.
Toll of the Dead first? Do your Toll
Yep.
of the Dead first.
1d12 from the Toll of the Dead. The d12. That is a 7.
A 7, okay. And go ahead and give me the crit damage for the Shovel of Death.
So 2d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Yep.
Okay. That is first on 6, second on an 8, so that is 14 plus 5, 19 damage.
Okay. So, as you Toll the Dead, he is kind of looking worse for wear, and the shovel just reaches out and cracks him hard enough to just like, you hear just like an audible thud in the back of his head as you just see the life begin to drain from his eyes. But he doesn't fall. He like begins to search for it, and he catches himself. And like he sort of just stands up very stiffly for a moment and just kind of like creak his neck and everything and kind of move his arms around. Thank you. And he vanishes.
Yeah, I feel
Great.
like
Well, maybe it was for the best then.
Niall finally sees a shot and they disappear. She goes, "Come on!"
Oh, seems like the devil chose the dwarf. Excellent. We will have to prove we have the superior beard now. Our battle will be legendary.
You know what?
You know, guys, we got
We
him in the
wanted it
body
to be
we
the dwarf
wanted.
anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got him in
wanted
the
to be-
body we
yeah.
wanted. That's fine.
So it's okay.
Our
Yep.
goal is to massacre the other two, so we'd force them into this
Yep.
body.
I
So
love how you like you guys are just like, oh yeah, the dwarf's not the problem. Honestly, the dwarf is the most dangerous out of the three.
I'm just gonna say task failed
Uh,
successfully, so I can sleep tonight. That'll be the end of it. Thank you very much.
Sure.
we didn't have that knowledge when we were playing this because we weren't aware of his abilities.
I mean, he's dropping landmines and stuff.
it's
you
fine.
know what?
We have
Speaking
Niall.
of,
This still
speaking
feels
of-
like a better outcome than him being in the body of an aristocrat.
Yep.
Yeah, it's better than him being in
Yes.
the bottom of
This is
that
true.
kobold.
Because then he would have the political
Because
influence.
sadness.
So speaking of, at this point, I'd like to go back and see if there's any landmines left behind.
We will do that next time,
Oh,
Oh, check
we're
the
done.
boom.
Gotcha.
as we are going to go ahead and call it here for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. This is your first time joining us. This is not the only show that we do. Upcoming on Tuesday, we have another episode of Star Wars Tales of the Outer Rim, which is a Star Wars game run by Tiltbot. Wait, this isn't Monday.
No.
No.
I'm like, what happened Monday?
No. There's Saturday.
Thursday.
Hello?
I'm losing.
Thursday.
I'm losing my days. Work has
Don't worry, I'm also shot
So,
to shit, man. You're fine.
actually reverse
Star
that.
Wars Days in 2 days.
Reverse
Yeah.
that. Strike it. On this upcoming Saturday, we have another episode of Wayward Wanderers, which is a Pathfinder 2 Extinction Curse campaign run by Azarin. And then on Monday, we'll have another episode at Destiny Forge, which is our longest running game campaign thing, run by me as another 5th edition game. On Tuesday, like I said, we will have Tales of the Outer Rim, our Star Wars campaign. On Thursday, we will have another episode of Mass Effect Horizons, which is a 5th edition mod Mass Effect game run by Zorro. Zorro, I need to talk to you about that.
Oh,
And then we will be back on Saturday for another episode of Withered Wastes, which is another 5th edition game that I run. Yeah, because Thursday is my birthday, so I need to talk to you.
Oh.
I may not be here.
Is there a Behold
Understand.
lore in there anywhere yet, or no?
Oh shit, you're right. That would be
Oh, but it's-
that would be the 4th.
that's Star Wars Day, though.
That
I
is
have
Star Wars Day.
plans.
That is
That's
fine.
like the day after tomorrow. Oh, we
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
so
No.
behind on everything.
Wow.
We will push it
I
back.
didn't even realize
We will
it's
push it back.
May.
Yeah. It's May 3rd. Yeah, it's May 3rd now.
God.
So we
that's-
have to
Yeah,
celebrate
right.
May the 4th.
It's the second. It's only the second. Don't make it the third on me.
No, it's
the
after
third.
midnight now. It's the third.
Well,
So, Zoro, I'll let you know about my whole birthday thing if I'm gonna make it or
That
not.
works.
Probably
That
because
works. Yeah.
I don't do anything. But yeah, so we are gonna go
Oh,
ahead
God.
and call it for tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning on in, and we will catch you on Saturday, not Monday. Thanks
Well,
for
Monday too,
thanks
but
to
Saturday
everyone
first.
for tuning in. We will catch you later.